Good morning and welcome to the morning show, or should I say for today, the Christmas show. Wow, it took me a while to get into this. I tell you, last night I was thinking I'm going to have to start singing Christmas songs. I got Rocky Robin out. I was rocking, I was trying. I know many of you will be tuning in today thinking, Christmas, it's August. Albeit the last day of August, or second to last day. But you know what? Many of you are thinking about what Christmas party sparkle you want to be wearing. Many of you will be thinking about what you want to do for your decorations for your Christmas trees. And many of you might be even thinking of what you want to make to sell for your Christmas stock. So, for that reason, and that reason only, we want to help you be prepared. Many of you who are in the trade will know in sort of February time, the furniture show and the spring fair out in NEC in Birmingham, for example, they were doing all the Christmas treats already, and that was February. So at least we're a wee bit further on than that. But still, I have some very special people with me today. I do have a turkey in the studio, but I'll tell you about that later. I have a very special guest. Many of you have tuned in just for her. I know you have. She's a very special lady. It's Linda. How are you, Linda?
Merry Christmas!
Merry Christmas! I want a cracker.
I'd be saying that in August, but there you go.
It's weird, isn't it?
Yeah, but there's nothing quite as efficient as efficiency, is there really?
This is true. Yeah. And there's nothing like being prepared.
And also, it's really, yeah, that's a double whammy. But it's nice to actually be making Christmas type of things, because Christmas is fabulous, isn't it? It's beautiful, and it's just a nice thing to be playing with, albeit a bit early. But you have to
pretend we're in Australia, because they have sunshine when it's Christmas.
Yeah.
So we can be.
No, we just have to pretend we've got sunshine as well.
Oh yeah, it's a lot of pretending. I don't think we can go that far. Lots and lots coming up for you today. Many of you know these are on their way because you've been watching the videos throughout the week. But I just need to show you. A lady asked me yesterday in the workshop when I popped in. If you don't know, we have workshops just through the next door. Did I tell you I was Ali DeFoy? Sorry if I didn't. My name's Ali. It's lovely to meet you, and lovely to see you if you're a regular viewer. These were mentioned yesterday in the workshop. A lady said to me, "Have you got the rice diamonds tomorrow?" And we absolutely do. These are coming up for you around 11 o'clock this morning. And that's GMT time, so if you're wanting to get involved with 3 carats, 33 points of diamonds per, 33 points for each diamond. I was going to say 33 points of diamonds per diamond, but that's quite a lot. Diamonds quite a lot, but you can say diamonds as many times as you want. An unmissable deal. The amount of diamond facets that you have on these diamonds is pretty spectacular. This is unheard of, but Linda, you actually have a chance to work with these. How do you feel?
Amazing. I've just cut the strand and it hurt to cut the strand.
You didn't want to,
because it just looks so beautiful as it's presented anyway in the box, and it just looks like the most perfect bracelet in that gold box anyway. And it was just so I got my cutters and I've just gone for it. And yeah, I mean, they are
sitting on your table is really sizable. There's just one,
and that's the end one.
Is it?
That's the end one. Yeah.
They're only going to get bigger as you get into the middle.
Yeah.
Oh, right. We've got one of the most gorgeous strands for you. And I chose it as my presenter's pick because I don't think I've seen anything this clear for the Goshenite, or that you know what I'm talking about, right? The Beryl family. This pink with clarity and golden yellows and aquas for the blues. This is a stunner of a strand. 5mm to 6mm, if my memory serves me correctly, graduating round beryls. Now, how clean are they? Usually they're quite cloudy, aren't they? Which is lovely, don't get me wrong, but when you get a really clean one, it almost makes you can stop and take note. This is why I chose it as your presenter's pick. It's something extra special for us today. There's another treat that I would have chosen for your presenter's pick if it wasn't this one, and that was, in fact, it could have been the labradorite. This is coming up. Have you ever seen so much labrador essence from a labradorite? Actually, from us, you quite possibly have. This is some of the finest labradorite we've got in the building. Got some very special labradorite for you today. Got some turquoise, chrome dioxide. I have multicoloured tourmaline. I'm over the moon with that. Cannot wait to bring you that. That, in fact, would have been my other pick if it hadn't been. I'm going to start off with an early bird. A rockin' robin, a Christmas, a snowing early bird. I can't believe this. You've not missed a few months. We are still in August, yes, but we are getting you prepared, and nothing like being prepared with Tanzanite at possibly the most affordable price point Jewellery Maker can offer. It's December's birthstone, so of course that's something we would think of straight away if you want to wear the birthstone of the month in the festive period. You've got really, really big nuggets in there. Really sizable nuggets. Probably, could we go as far as to say the biggest Tanzanite nuggets we've seen? They go from 5x4, which is an average solitaire size, to, wait for it, 11 by 6 mil in these nuggets. These are really, really sizable Tanzanite nuggets. Some of the biggest, if not the biggest nuggets I've ever offered for this particular stone. Many of you will know it's not being mined anymore. It's not to say it never will, you never say never, but it's not looking to be at the moment. They said if they were to open the mines again, they would have to mine further down, about another 100, 200 metres, which would take you to 1,000 metres under the ground. Now, who fancies climbing down rickety wooden steps 1,000 metres to a black hole?
Absolutely
to hope
not.
you can find some Tanzanite?
No, I mean, Steve did it, didn't he?
No, he tried.
He tried, yeah.
In fact, I don't even think he got halfway. I think he thought he did.
And I mean, he's fit.
Yes.
And
well, he just walked to the North Pole, hadn't he?
yeah, exactly. And I've never seen him look quite so ill.
It's one where when someone's exceptionally fit, when somebody does it on a day, I mean, the daily doing hiking, walking, he's been down many a mine. It's not the first mine he's ever been down. That literally he got halfway. In fairness, he did have a camera on his back, but he got about halfway down and turned around and came back up. It was too. I mean, imagine in Tanzania the heat and the impact that would be in a small tunnel almost that you're going down steps on, which are very, very wide steps. They weren't close together, quite wide wooden steps. No harness, nothing holding you in.
No, and basically he's got to do a whole kilometre down, so it's just going to get hotter.
Yes. And darker.
And darker.
And imagine, and then you can't stop halfway and have a wee sip of juice, can you? You need both your hands to hold on to the steps. So when he got back up to the top and he told everybody, oh, do you know what, I was nearly there, I just had to come back, but I was about there. I was just where the miners were. And all the miners started laughing at him, and they were like, you weren't even halfway down the mine. And the shock on his face when he realised, you know what, if that's not even halfway down. Most miners would have, when they did mine, they would go down and they would stay down for about 2-3 nights, because it took so long. It took half a day on average to get down the mine. So you would stay for a couple of days and then come back up, because they were just that physically tired. They couldn't climb back up every day, so they just stayed down for a couple of nights and then came back up. Can you imagine that? And that doesn't even happen. But imagine how many years it took for this to be found and mined and brought to us. And then 82 centimetres per person. Tanzanite is a must if you can, if it comes within your budget. Now, if you budgeted for some genuine gems, you might not have covered for these. If you'd budgeted for one of the 5 big gemstones, sapphires, rubies, emeralds, diamonds and Tanzanite, then you might have a budget for this. What do you reckon? YTGP 36, £8 and 95 pence. This is this morning's early bird, possibly if not the biggest Tanzanite nuggets I've ever offered for you. Now, you can call me on the phone line. It's free, 0800 644 655, or jewellerymaker.com. Now, you might look at this and think, oh, Ali, I've just tuned in for the first time. Is this a necklace that I can just wear straight away? In all honesty, I would say no, because you need to really strand it. I think re-strand it, because it's currently on a temporary strand. It's not on a strand that's really strong enough to wear as jewellery every day, but easily enough for you to re-strand it. And I don't know, with your Christmas jumper on, you're wearing your Tanzanite. I know, I'm just going to wear Tanzanite on Christmas Day. The purples are coming through, the quality and colour, but a Christmas early bird. You're not going to get another one of these, I don't imagine, until December. Well, you never say never, but I don't imagine. At £7 and 95 pence, we are doing it, and we are doing it early. So think about what you would like to do in December, but it might be too late to start making then. Chloe's in Derbyshire. I've got these, and the clarity and colour for nuggets is beautiful. Ooh, I like that, thought Chloe. Thank you very, very much for taking the time to drop us a wee message there on the web. If you want to get in contact with us, you can text us, please do. It's a 60777 as a number, and it's JM Studio at the start of the message. Your normal network charges will apply, so however much they might be, and text you can get to us. Just make sure you put JM Studio at the start, or you can message us free on the website or the app, whichever is most convenient. Lots of messages coming through. Sue, how are you? You were with us yesterday. I hope you're well. The weather outside is frightful. Da, 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 da. But GM is so delightful. So since you've no place to go, watch the snow, watch the snow, watch the show. Watch the show. I said snow. Can you believe I got it that wrong? Oh, I love that. I was so busy thinking of copyright in my head when I was doing that, but the words and the tune wasn't particularly in any fashion true to the natural original, so I think I'll be all right. Yeah, I love that. Don't worry about Ali. Sue in London. Merry Christmas, Ali, Linda, and the morning show team. Oh, and to you, Sue. Seems far too early to be saying this. I love it. Right, £7.95. This is about to sell out, so make sure you've got yours when you can. So whether it be on the phone lines, get those baskets open, get treating yourself. I've got lots and lots coming your way. What would you like to have to go with Tanzanite? Turquoise. That would be nice, wouldn't it? I've actually got some turquoise today. Would you fancy some labradorite? I've got that. I've got Beryl. I've got a Tanzanite cabochon. But hold it there. You could put it. It was very sizable. You could put it with the nuggets. What a lovely treat. You could be rocking around the Christmas tree. Am I allowed to do that, Linda?
Yeah, why not? It's Christmas.
Zari thread, are you ready? Is it the thread or the ribbons? Kimbo? The reds and greens, I've got it. Oh, it's in my head now. Right, I have got this. Just makes me think of elves and their socks.
Yes.
The different coloured socks.
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
The candy cane.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, definitely.
Oh, I've only got 100. Gosh, that's not going to be enough to go around. Alrighty. Do be quick on this one. As I say, there's not that many. There's 100 available. Now, you might want to multi-bid. That's up to you. You are going to get a lot, though. You're getting 110 metres in one pack, and you're getting 2 packs. So you're going to get a green, a mystic green and red together, and then a mystic green. Oh, can you see it's got a lighter green? It's almost like a green that you would get in Emerald City if you've ever watched Wicked, the musical. The Land Before Oz. The Emerald City green you've got. Then you've got the mixture of the red and the green, which you can always separate if you wanted thinner reds or thinner greens or more reds and more greens. So you've got both of those. And you're getting 2 packs. So that's 220 metres of mystic green and red, and then red on its own. So it's all there for you. Whether you want to plait it, maybe you want to wrap it round crackers, maybe you want to put it around the bottom of the Christmas tree. Brown paper package is tied up with multicoloured sari thread.
Yeah, last year I found some wrapping paper that was sort of recycled, and it had got stamped on it in bright metallic green, made by elves on the Christmas paper. So that wrapping, that would have been fantastic to put around it, because it would have really worked with the recycle look.
Oh, I like that idea. See, I've just got red. I've got red and gold paper. And I just want just plain paper. You don't need to have fancy paper if you've got a fancy ribbon,
absolutely.
do you?
Well, you shouldn't have
fancy gold.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Ooh, I remember I bought really, really expensive paper one year because I was only wrapping up a couple of presents for my dear family and close family with that paper, and it wouldn't stick. It was gutted on it, and I couldn't. It wouldn't work the cell tape.
I've been caught out by that as well.
Types of tape.
Yep.
So, so something like this, a nice ribbon. If you've been like me and you've been mistaken and bought a nice wrapping paper, and then you can't end up wrapping it up because it doesn't stick. A nice ribbon, tie it around with this. I think this would be great for decorations and crackers. But I also think I'd quite like to just plait it and have it as a nice necklace. I plaited with all the different colours, the greens, the mystic green and red, and the red. But it looks so rich. So we've got a price point for you. You get 40 metres in each colour. And then you get that all over again. £9.95, and it should be £13.90. So we've taken it under £10. Usually £6.95 for a pack of 3, and you're getting 2 packs. So 2 of the reds and 2 of the. Why are we going lower? Buy one get one free. Oh my goodness, Kimbo. Well, that is a treat. This snowman loves it. Absolutely perfect. Yes, yes, yes. The snowman loves it. Look how happy he is at that price. That is a happy snowman price if ever I saw one. Love that. I've got a turkey on cameras. Hey, it's our Emma. There she is with the turkey hat. What noise does the turkey make? I want to go gobble, gobble, gobble. £6.95. So you get 3 packs. You get 2 of the reds and greens, and 2 of the greens with the Mystic Sparkle in it. As you said, Linda, they would be great for wrapping for decorations. They would be great for just using normally. Great for plaiting, great for maybe even want to try a bit of kumihimo with it. That may be quite different. Maybe a bit of macrame with it. Give it a go.
Yeah, well, anything at all that you use threads in, you can utilise those. But certainly, there's a lot of jewellery at the minute that's sort of really quite dramatic.
Yes.
And I think Christmas time is when you can do that type of jewellery anyway, be it all sort of a little bit more of a statement, where you could probably take 3 of each. 3 of 3 of them, obviously there's the 3 colours there, take 3 strands of each, and then those 9 strands, plait them together, and then perhaps using a head pin, or even as you're threading, as you're plaiting, if you pop on, at little intervals, pop on jump rings, then you've got a medium to drop from. So you've got a really nice, quite chunky plait around the neckline, and then you could put some real chunky, either, you know, multi-gemstones or one large one dropping from it.
Well, I like that.
Yeah, it looks really nice. It really does. It looks fantastic.
Lovely. Ooh, that's a good idea. Or you could just use them as individual. I mean, you don't even have to add things to them if you've run out of gemstones.
No, absolutely. I mean, crocheted with a large crochet hook would look really spectacular.
Ooh, got a lot of love for these. Do you ever, this is going to sound funny, do you ever hang up like sort of bunting and Christmas decorations? And you know how you can get, people start doing it quite cool with you to clip on the cards with little pegs. But like the red and the green, the zari thread could be the ribbon that you clip along. Quite like that idea. Merry Christmas, Linda, look at this on a beach.
Oh wow, oh yeah, wow, yes.
I love that.
Yeah, I've always wanted to do that, but something stops me from, I don't know, it's just something inside thinks, oh, Christmas when it's hot. How does that work? Nice to find out though.
We went on a holiday one year, my family and I were very, very, very lucky. My parents took my brother and I on holiday. I think we went to Tenerife for Christmas because my mum and dad, they thought we'll do no Christmas dinner, we'll do no dishes, we'll just have a nice actual holiday. It rained. I was browner when I left than I was when I got back because it rained. It was the first time it rained in Tenerife, I think, in 5 years. It was the year we went for Christmas. So yeah, so I still haven't had a sunny Christmas.
No.
Someone was destined for me. I'm destined to have a snowy Christmas, I think.
I quite fancy Christmas in the Lake District, in one of those log burning, wherever you can have a log fire and have a real Christmas card. Christmas.
Yeah, when you take a photo of, and that can be like a Christmas
and obviously,
card,
you know, you've got the chef in the kitchen.
Absolutely.
As we all do,
Yeah, totally. All time. I think I'm a chef. 1 millimetre in your gauge of antique bronze for 10 metres, 0.6 millimetre, 0.4 millimetre, and 0.25 millimetre. So you've got all your antique colours, antique bronzes. You've also got in there your chrysoprase, which are the 2 green ones in the end. Yep, that counts as 1. I know, you get a lot. 85 centimetres on there. It's 120 carats. The other one is 125 carats. And 85 centimetres in length again. Then you've got, now it was just yesterday I saw it and it was quite fun, I'll tell you about it in a minute actually. You've got carnelian here, 130 carats. These nuggets are really big for carnelian. I haven't seen carnelian nuggets in ages, in all fairness.
No, right.
5x2 to 7x3 mil. They're pretty fancy. And then this carnelian, again, actually looks very, very similar to fire opal, this one. Plain 2x1 to 12x2 mil and an 86 centimetre strand. Oh no, the other one must have been, this one must be the 7x3, this is the one that goes up to your 12x2 mil. So you've got a lot of sort of earthy tones in there and earthy colours.
Yeah, I mean, if I didn't know it was Christmas, I'd say that they were very Christmassy.
Okay.
For jewellery, for little glass charms, little things like that, little, just a simple pair of earrings pops inside a handmade cracker. You know, anything like that.
Cards,
little name, yeah.
Cards when all the family come.
Yeah, and you've got all the wire as well, so you've got some mechanics there. So there is, as we always say, an awful lot you can do with that bundle.
And a huge variety of wire as well, so you might have a wee bit left over. Mind you, have a lot of nuggets.
Oh yeah, well that's brilliant, isn't it? You've got your structure all the way through to your sort of attaching onto structure.
And you've got sizes that could work with these nuggets.
Definitely.
As well. just to let you know, it's 45 meters of wire. The 3 with the smaller, the larger gauges, you get 10 meters of. That's the 0.4, the 0.6, and the 1 mil. And the 0.25 millimeter gauge, you are getting 15 meters on that one. Just wanted to check, but absolutely. So there you go. 45 meters of wire in total. Your carnelian, you're getting 2 strands of. One is a larger nugget strand that goes up to 12 by 2. The other one's largest is 7 by 3 mil. And very, very lengthy strands. The smallest strand is by no means small, it's 84 centimetres, and they go up to 86 centimetres across the elements with a chrysoprase. Chrysoprase is when you have a little bit more of the chocolatey brown through it. When you get that missing, or not missing, not present, then the H disappears from the word and it becomes a chrysoprase. So if you've ever wondered why it's sometimes spelt phrase and why it's sometimes spelt praise, that's why. So you've got all of this. Should be only £26.60.
Yeah, okay.
That's not a lot, is it? For 4 strands of gems. Carat weight wise on your gems, you're getting yourself over 400 carats, over 500 carats. But today,
oh.
Now, for me, if you just got the wire for £15, I would think that was fab. If you just got the nuggets for £15, you're getting something pretty special. But to get all of it, you would think it was Christmas.
You certainly would, but because you've got your gemstones and because you've got your wire, for £15 short of 5p, you've actually got a huge, if you want to make jewellery, just jewellery, say nothing else from it, you've got an enormous amount of jewellery waiting to happen there, because you've got tons and tons and tons and tons and tons of individual gemstones. And nuggets are, you know, you can make them very delicate looking, or you can really big them up.
Absolutely.
And then obviously you've got all that wire, which really makes the jewellery, you know, probably 10 times more that you can do using wire. All there, so it's going to please a beader, it's going to please a wire worker, it's going to please people that macrame with wire, it's going to please people that actually use the wire to, like Alison does, etc., etc., and then bring on the little nuggets, because the things that Alison Tarry does quite often, quite often we'll use the nuggets, and so, but you've got all your form there in your wire, and you've got your nuggets, so it really is delicate, or really as big as you want it to be. For £15, brilliant.
And again, you don't have to use them together. Obviously, it would be great if you did. It would be ideal because it all works.
It works.
But if you just want to use the wire and you just want this deal for the wire, you've got that. And if you want
antique bronze actually, it is one of those, along with rose golds. That's that sort of intermediate. It works with virtually everything.
I think you need it. Have fun.
Thank you very much. I will do.
I'm going to go and see what's in my Christmas box.
Oh, lucky you.
Right. Oh, earrings. Why, hello. Excuse me a sec. I'm just going to try and move this chair in. I've got a pair of earrings. Now, there is a packet with the seal on the top of it. So once you open the seal, you can't return these. So please bear that in mind, because normally with our earrings, you can, because they're not usually finished piece of jewellery. But because these are that good, they look like a finished pair of earrings. So with that in mind, when you get these, you don't have to do anything to them. There is the loop on there for you to jewellery make with them. Obviously, we're all jewellery makers, and that's the point. But if you just wanted a stunning pair of sterling silver earrings with faceted white topaz in there already, then these are the ones for you. They are ready and raring to wear. NHPK60 is the code. And you have 20 by 4mm. Aren't they just beautiful? Look at the amount of silver you have on them. They catch the light wonderfully, and they have an eye loop there that you can open. So really, really easy for you to get yourself attaching maybe a sort of novelty Christmas treat, a charm if you wanted, or if you want to keep them something special like what we had yesterday with the lovely, lovely clear topaz. We had some of those. It would be lovely, the square rectangular drops. Maybe you wanted to be someone who was having the luxury of a diamond dropping from them. Now look how big those diamonds are. You would only really need one, wouldn't you? So earrings like those, you think about £35 for sterling silver earrings, finished already, ready to wear with faceted gemstones. What do you think? with a few people. Oh! Whoa. Is it? Have I done these before? Sorry? With me? I don't remember them being that low. Where are they? I've obviously deleted that out of my memory. I've obviously thought, Ali, that's just wrong. You have to... I remember having them, and I cannot recall $9.95 being your price, but it must be that. Wowza! Oh my gosh, jump in there as soon as you can on the phone lines, on the web. They are just gorgeous. Love them. Did you just get those for $9.95? Is it box number 3? Let's. Oh my gosh, again, more sterling. Wait till you see these. Look at the design. You've actually got more topaz in these, if my eyes see correctly. If not, it's got a great illusion. Oh, I'll try and hold those separately for you. Really stunning shepherd's hook. Finished beautifully, and again, faceted. Linda, what do you think of these ones?
Oh, absolutely stunning. They're just so elegant, aren't they? That Art Deco shape. It's like a real continuation coming down through, you know, from the ear. It's just exactly what you want. So you can really make that into a real opera length, shoulder length drop. Or just as you say, with like a little black diamond on the end there. Again, with those, more can be more, but also more, you know, less is more as well with those. So again, you've got lots of opportunity with them, and so they're just so delicious, the shape, and they're so substantial to look at, aren't they?
They really
are very, very sophisticated and expensive looking.
I don't remember seeing, before these arrived, anything like this on Jewellery Maker. I mean, this is first time I've ever opened a bag that's got a hygiene label on it. It says, I mean, yeah. This is something really finished jewellery like we would have in our sister channel.
Yeah,
this is ready and waiting to wear. This is top quality sterling silver that we would be proud of offering on our sister channel.
Definitely.
But it's got that loop on there, that eye loop, that you would just open to attach anything you wanted, or alternatively, if you didn't want to open it, you could wrap around it. You don't have to open it, but it's designed as a slightly opened eye loop for you, so you can just get your pliers and they're very gingerly open. It's very, very malleable, being sterling silver. They are stunning there. I'm going to have to try and put one in my ear because that would just be wrong not to. But they are divine. But with the amount of white topaz that you've got in here, VPP K38, they're gorgeous. I could wear them just like that. Multi-bids, I'm not surprised.
Beautiful.
The brilliance that's coming from them, the luster, and that's because they are top caliber white topaz. They're brilliant facets. They're not singly faceted with only 19 facets, which would still be lovely. They've got an extra facets on them. There they are there. Look at those dreamy faceted topaz. You're getting that selection of brilliance, almost like a triangle shape, and then it's brought down into a diamond shape by the shape of the silver, and then that finishing topaz. Plenty of topaz, and they're probably the most topaz we've got in any of them, and sterling silver, and they just feel, well, you put them in, you don't even feel them. You see them and you feel fabulous. When I saw them in the camera there, they look glamorous, and you don't have to do anything. Obviously, we're going to do something with them because we're jewellery makers and we can't just do that, but they're ready to wear earrings. So do have a good look at them in the bag before you make your mind up. They're gorgeous. Love, love, love them. Now, it is time for your first kit of the day. What do you reckon? Are you ready? Yeah, let's do it. Ooh, now, you will not believe what we've got today. This is the colour combination you've got is gorgeous. Oh, and jump rings as well. Oh, wait until you see. You can spy it, can't you? There's no denying. Look at these two. Straight away, you're sitting there at home thinking, this is Linda, so it's going to be a boutique. It's going to be something special. It's a Christmas boutique. I mean, how far a few are these between? And then you've guessed it, it is genuine. Look how purpley that Tanzanite is.
I know, it's absolutely delicious. It really is. Again, it's Liz Taylor's eyes, that violet that only Tanzanite can do, alongside the blue fluorite. It's just so beautiful. Just such a simple necklace, but wow, what a statement.
See, it doesn't look simple in any way, and then you see all those extra all it is was extra cluster. I mean, that is gem heavy. I don't think I know anybody who's got that much Tanzanite to wear a necklace like that.
That is one strand of Tanzanite. That is on that one.
And you get two.
Yeah.
So you've not sort of been shying or tiring about this. You've got yourself your Tanzanite, and you have got two massive lengths. Limited stock on this. Yes, the accenting gems are pearls as well, but it's all for me about Tanzanite. Someone messaged in earlier, and forgive me, I can't recall your name, but you were talking about the clarity in Tanzanite and the colour and the strand that you got from us. And this, from me, I'm completely with you there. The clarity that's coming through on these, the strength of colour. If these were eye cleaning clarity, these would be double E grade, verging on triple E.
I did ask Steve about that actually when I picked the kit up, and he said exactly that, double verging on triple A.
And the only reason it's not is because they're not all 100% eye clean, but there's clarity in each and every single one of them.
And there's lots of sparkle there,
absolutely.
Isn't there?
There's brilliance coming through, and you wouldn't get brilliance if you didn't have clarity. Brilliance from when the light returns from the internal the internal luster, the internal surface. The glow that they've got is pretty spectacular for this gemstone, and to have it in this quantity. Bear in mind, you're getting two strands that are, what, 88 centimetres in length. There are 200 carats across those two strands. It's really pretty special. And with BNGC36, it's pretty simple to get involved. It's a free phone number in the UK landlines or many mobile providers too. Just check if you don't know. And then you've got JewelleryMaker.com, you've got the apps. You've got so many ways of getting involved. And then to put it with the copper colour, or rose gold colour, should I say, on these jump rings, that's such a stunning combination.
Yeah, I think it brings out that sort of hints of pink that you get in Tanzanite. Yeah, I mean, Tanzanite will work with silver gold and rose gold, but I think just rose gold just encourages the sort of pinkiness that you can get from some strands of Tanzanite. You know, that sort of little sort of Tinkerbell tink that you get on, and you think, wow, there's the pink in the Tanzanite.
I think you need these. These are 6mm round, these jump rings, and you're getting them rose gold plating on top of copper. Just the other day, actually, I had on I made a chainmail bracelet, Linda.
Right,
and I actually thought it was quite good.
Right.
It was a European 4-in-1, was it? And I made it with 5mm jump rings outside diameter, but I'm pretty sure you can make it with a 6mm outside diameter.
I've done a necklace on the end there. Sort
oh
of
my gosh,
long,
you did?
Yeah, I mean, I'm no way could you say I work do chainmail, because I'm in awe at Fleur and Debbie with the chainmail. But I thought, well, I wanted to do something. So it's very, very simple. That's 4 basically in one. It's 4 in one, and then another 1.
Yep.
So it's probably a little bit of a Linda Brumwell weave. But I love doing it, and it has really worked with those pearls. Really worked.
Really beautiful. I love that. And you've got 200, so you can be quite indulgent with them.
Oh yeah,
you can put 4 every second link.
Absolutely.
You can have that
I've still got probably a quarter of the packet left.
Really?
Yeah.
Also, earring wise, I love the way that you set some with silver. They are just those ones we were talking about. I was talking about those a minute ago. The ones next to that as well. The way you've set them with the silver, I don't think I've seen anything like it. Almost looks like they're floating.
It was
like
sort of, you know, the upside down Christmas tree.
Yes.
That was sort of in my mind, because I knew it being a Christmas show. I thought, okay, the kits give a nod to Christmas within, you know, the whole thing, that you don't have to do Christmas jewellery if that's how you perceive it. You can do whatever you want, but sort of the nod to Christmas. I thought I'd do it like the upside down, where you get the larger. Normally you have a small at the top and then going down to the larger.
Here, this one
on earrings, but I've just done it the other way up, and I actually thought that worked really quite well. I've gone for the small one in the middle, and then the medium one at the base. I think that really works quite well.
I think they're awesome. I really, really love them. I've not seen anything like them. I think they're fantastic. And I love that they go, I like the mirror image. I like that they match each other.
Yeah, that is something that when you're making earrings, it's probably a good idea to keep in your head, that a mirror image is a good idea, because it's quite noticeable when you don't do that mirror image.
Yes, well, so it needs to be very obviously not or definitely the same. Now, you've got a selection of pearls. If you're looking at this thinking, Ali, what pearls do we get? Because there's sort of rice-shaped pearls, there's baroque-shaped pearls, potato-y shaped, but you're actually going to get them all.
That's right.
You have really gone to town, and this stunning,
so pretty.
It's almost a silvery powder blue.
It's a real sort of Christmassy blue, isn't it, if there is such a thing.
No, definitely
with that sort of silver look to it.
So you're getting two different shapes, or two different sizes, should I say, in your baroque. You're getting 7 by 6 mil and 10 by 9 mil, and then you've got these light blue cultured pearl drops at 8 by 6 mil. And you can see with the baroque, one side is flat and turn it around, and the other side is shaped, and that's the same on all of them. So that's 3 strands of pearls, 2 strands, 100 carats per tanzanite. Of course, I'm even seeing pinks coming out the tanzanites. 100 carats for each tanzanite, plus, not to forget, your jump rings we just looked at, and then finishing it all off with the beauty of fluorite.
I love blue fluorite. It's way up there on my gemstones that I'm going to use if it's available. I just think the colours in it are stunning. Again, next to the tanzanite, you've got the tanzanite blues in the fluorite, but then you've got those gorgeous sort of opaque sea greens.
And then purple in there as well. Yeah,
I mean, I think the whole of this kit is just so calming.
It is.
You know, and that's exactly, I mean, I know it sounds a strange thing to say, but on all 3 kits today, I've absolutely, and hand on heart, enjoyed I've taken a week to make them. I've kept it long and slow because I've enjoyed the gemstones so much, and I've had so much inspiration from them. Just beautiful. I mean, if you love this kit, then, you know, when you get it home, you're going to love it more if it's possible. You really will. You really, really will.
I think when you get it home, you'll be able to see just how much you're getting. Because you can look at it here, but when you pick up the strands and you feel the weight and you see how big they are and how much there is.
I mean, from a jewellery maker's point of view as well, they're so attractive, these colours, and very attractive to the majority of people.
Yes.
You know.
Well, blue is thought to be the favourite colour of both ladies and gents.
Yeah.
So that, and then it's purple is thought to be second. So you get purples and you get purples in here. Now, if we were to look at just the strands alone and for a moment allow the jump rings to just be on their own, each strand, bear in mind 2 of them are tanzanites. If you get it today in the kit, not normally we're going to not talk about that because you don't have to even worry about that. This is what today's could be. Forgetting the jump rings, Kim, you're thinking each strand £6.32 each. That's not right.
No.
Tanzanite, that's even lower than the early bird.
I was just about to say that.
And the early bird, if you missed it, was tanzanite at 6. Tanzanite, today is the day to collect it if you haven't already got it. If you have already got it, can you see that quality of colour? That strength of colour from the tanzanite? This is possibly some of the strongest tanzanite in colour saturation that we've offered in a kit, possibly ever, but you're getting 2 of them with the matching pearls, with the matching fluorite. And the reason I say matching is because if you're new to Jewellery Maker, you might not understand what the whole purpose of a collection is, or what a kit is, or what a boutique is. A boutique collection by Linda or Sheila are the ones that most people save and make sure that they are able to treat themselves to. It's a luxury. It's a really special kit that's had a lot of time, not that the other kits haven't, but something special that our resident designers have very, very kindly taken the time to make sure you're getting not only what they feel is the best, but something they know works without a shadow of a doubt together. So it doesn't matter what you make, you can't go wrong because the colours work, the shapes work, it's all going to work together. So for that price each, your price today is only $37.95, and you get the 200 jump rings that are rose gold plated for not even £40. Now, I know many people who struggle to get one tanzanite for £40.
Oh yes, absolutely. My daughter's best friend is she won't be watching, but I think she's about to be asked the question. And I've helped him source a tanzanite ring, and so
really?
yes. because that's her favourite stone. I mean, she's what, 31, 32, and Tanzanite's her favourite stone, and he knows that's what she wants. And this is the colour Tanzanite he chose.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, Tanzanite does come in like these hues, don't they? I mean, this is what. Yeah. I mean, it's very much sold on its colour.
And this is quite vivid.
And this is the colour that he went for in an emerald cut.
Ooh,
it's beautiful.
She's a lucky lady. She doesn't even know it. Well, she might not know it.
No, she doesn't know yet, hopefully, and she won't be watching, I don't think.
Oh my gosh. Amazing. Amazing. £37.95. My jaw has dropped currently. To get a strand of pearls, even if you just looked at £10 a strand of pearls, the rest is £7.95. This is just fabulous. Righty-ho. I think it's time for a little bit of a cheeky demonstration. What do you think?
Yeah, okay. As you can, I've done a little bit of wire writing throughout of the kits today. I'm nowhere near an expert on it, but I must admit it's my newfound want to do.
Oh, I'm with you there. 100%.
Yeah, it really is. It really is. But on this bracelet here, excuse me, leaning over. This isn't actually wire writing, but this is the sort of the bracelet I did first, and I thought. Then after that, I thought, oh, I'm going to try some wire writing now, which I'll show you further on in the kit. And this one, it's just like it actually looks like a little sort of stylized fish when I'm looking at it there.
I
just wanted to do
something orbiting.
Well, I wanted to do something, you know, a little bit sort of stylized, and then attach onto the rest of the pearls. So basically, I'm going to sort of demo how to start that type of thing, and then go with your own flow.
Oh, okay.
Basically.
Go with your
jewellery making. Yeah, go very much with your own. So just cut yourself a length of wire. Now this is 1 mil.
Okay.
You could use 1.25. I think, to be honest, because it's a structure, because we're attaching something else to it, it's probably a good idea to use 1 mil if you can.
Okay.
Taking the wire and sort of warm it a little bit through forefinger and thumb. Just drag it along the wire, because this is a silver plate on the wire, and it will pick up the warmth and it'll smooth out nicely. Then it really is very much a matter of taking round nose pliers and see where you're going to go. So I started off knowing full well I wanted to do the centre of a bracelet, or it may have even ended up being a necklace, who knows, but I wanted to have somewhere obviously where I could attach a jump ring or a fixing for the rest of the piece. So on this one, I just took my round nose pliers and basically popped the wire about a couple of mil down the graduation of the plier, and then the tension is the most important thing when you're making a sweep of a circle. If you want to make a coil, you keep it nice and tightly in, but when you want to make a sweep, if you hold on to the wire that you're using, the actual leading wire, and then the part that you're coiling, again put plenty of tension and just let it sort of curve, just so it gets this sort of little natural curve going on there, like a little hook shape. And then take the pliers out and then ease it round into, you can fix it as you're going along, but if you can get it right first or second time, it's probably a good idea, because you might just compromise your shape a little bit.
Okay.
So if it doesn't work out, I mean, you can always cut that off and start again and hold on to that wire to use as perhaps a head pin or something. So then, if you take your flat nose pliers, a little bit like when you're making a coil, just to stabilise that centre, and then ease this around. You can actually do it, because you've got sort of quite a large hook here, you can hold it between finger and thumb, and then finger and thumb then on the lead wire, and ease it round that way. This is the part here, this original coil, this is the part that we're moving and sliding our hands down here, so that we're really in control of this curve. Okay, so I'm going to come all the way around.
That looks like the start of a sleigh there, the front of a sleigh.
It absolutely does, doesn't it? Yeah, it really, really does, yeah. Well, this is it. When you do something like this, it will lead you into the finished product. You don't have to have it in your head, but shapes, a bit like doodling, you know, doodling and,
yep.
it'll come to me now. I've got books of them. Zentangles, the Zentangle shapes, which is basically doodling.
Oh, yes.
Yeah,
okay.
you can, it leads on into something completely stylised. Now when you've got round, I'm doing this quite quickly, I did take some time over it at home, but I've come round now and made like a complete circle. So if I just put my round nose pliers here, fairly well down, because I want to make because obviously these are graduated, and if you use the very tip, you're going to make a very sort of short turn, and the further you go up, it's going to be longer. So if you just alter the angle a little so that you're looking down on it, and then just bring back, okay? Now as you bring back, you're bringing it on the top of, not the side of, but on the top of that original coil, and then exactly the same again. Bring it back so that it's starting to extend a little. Okay, the loops, it's not as good yet because I will fiddle with it. I fiddled with it at home, but what we do is we just pull it out a little, and then we can tighten that up even more by just pushing in and curving in with our finger, and then just bringing it back into this last little shape here, which goes halfway along, and then popping it back in. Now this is the point at which I realised then, okay, I've got to make a point where I can pop the jump ring or whatever. So just bring it back, again in a complete circle, push it down, and then just trim off your wire there. So now we've got that basic shape. Now what I did then, this is very basic, you can take a lot more time, but what I did then was hammered it. Now when you're hammering it, I know all of our wire workers tell everybody every time that if you've got wire that is actually sitting on top of a wire underneath, if you hammer it, you'll distort it, you will probably break it. So only hammer, and we're okay on all of this, only hammer on single wire. So just pop that down on your stainless steel plate and your hammer and give that a good hammer. And then what you can do then is once it's hammered, it's work hardened and it's strengthened, okay? So once that's hammered, you can then push that in, and trust me, it'll work. When you push that in once it's hammered, it's almost like glue. It will stay there. It's going to be really stable. And so that closes up that gap. And then it's just a matter of popping on a jump ring on there. It can't get out because this is now flat, and it's sitting on top of that wire, and then you've got that coil on the other end to attach your jump ring, and then it's just basically a matter of choice of just literally popping on a pearl or the chips or whatever, and just wiring onto wherever you want to wire. Attach your beading thread in the normal way with a crimp bead onto the jump ring, and then a clasp, and that's it, job done. You can make any shape, anything that you like, but it's just something a little bit different.
I think it's gorgeous. I really, really like it.
Thanks.
I really do. I think it's lovely.
Actually, I would, thinking about it, I would have done it the other way and had it as a sleigh. That would have been really nice.
Whatever way you wish to do. I love it. And I love the Santa writing as well. Linda, thank you so much.
It's a pleasure.
You're a superstar. I bet you're all trying that now, because you probably have a wire at home. You can give it a go.
Absolutely.
I'll leave you with a challenge.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Absolutely.
If you haven't, gosh, you'll feel flat in my face there. If you haven't already got Linda's kit and you were thinking about it and it's in your baskets, maybe do try and check it out, because there's quite a few people who've already got it in the baskets and haven't gone for it, or checked out, should I say, which is just to let you know there's not a huge amount left. Right now I'm about to do Christmas decorations, which is Zari thread with shell and 15-metre wire. Let me just get that for you here. Now the wire is 0.25mm engaged. There's your Christmas colours. It's got to be a little bit of green, a little bit of silver, and then that wonderful, I call it mermaidial blue. I don't know about you, but I think it looks fantastic. Definitely mermaidy for you? Absolutely. So you've got the green, you've got the blues and the reds in your stars. This is just gorgeous. Whether you want to make this for decorations or not, whether you want to make this for your we were talking about it earlier today, Linda, weren't we, about novelty jewellery on Christmas morning. You might want to wear just a little bit of, I mean, you might want some stars. Oh gosh, you could plait these and then have the odd star just sort of down it and have it as a lariat you can pop over your head. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I start on Christmas Day, I start off with my sort of Christmas jewellery that's sort of very definitely Christmas, star shapes, Rudolph, you name it.
And then by sort of lunchtime I might drape myself in my rubies, sapphires and diamonds, as we do.
As you do. I think that sounds lovely. I'm the same. I like to wear kind of fun jewellery. It's not because I have any children in my life, it's just because I think, well, I just think it's fun. I like Christmas, to still be the child.
At Christmas we're children again, aren't we?
Absolutely. I still like to start Christmas morning with chocolate.
Yeah.
It has to be done.
Absolutely.
Chocolate coins.
Oh yeah.
Oh yes. Christmas decorations include your zari threads, your shell, and your 15mm wire. 15 meters, sorry. Endless possibilities. Now you don't have to use it for Christmas, of course you don't. You might want to use the wire for something else. It's a great way to start trying out the 0.25mm wire. You get yourself 2 strands of shell stars, which are also very, very popular star shapes in general for jewellery making. Regular viewers, you don't need me to tell you that, but if you're a new viewer to jewellery making, you think what might be fun to get started. And then the zari threads, if you were to plait them together, that would just look beautiful. What do you reckon? Normally we would only look at £17 for all of this together at Jewellery Maker price if you were to buy them all individually. So it should be priced as only £11.95. I think that's a really good price. You get so much zari thread. You get 375 meters of zari thread. It's a huge amount. The stars are 14mm in size. You get plenty on there. We down today are to £7.95. Maybe if you didn't have the reel of wire in there, but when do you get a reel of wire in there like that and you go down to £7.95? The zari thread on its own is £6.95. 2 strands of gemstones with 375 meters of zari thread, plus on top of that your 0.25 silver wire, which I know is very, very popular indeed. And then you get all the different colours of the zari that are most desirable as well. I mean, the red is so vibrant, it's so hot. Oh, I want to start working with it straight away. I can't look at it, I want to play with it. Would you give them a wee plait? What would you do with them? Even though you get a huge amount, you might actually want to use quite a few bits together because they are quite slim, aren't they? Great for feeding through. You probably would be able to use them as your thread. You wouldn't need beading thread or anything.
No. You could definitely use the zari thread. I've done it.
Have you?
With the stars, yeah, absolutely. I would definitely thread them on to the red and the blue, and then probably crochet 15 strands with them.
Would you?
And have them as a 1 length necklace, not so much as a graduated, but have them as a 1 length, and they would really bulk up then, and the stars would look brilliant. That is your Christmas morning jewellery.
Christmas morning jewellery. I'm 100% with your Christmas tree decorations.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Oh, you need to give it. So I'm trying to plait with it, but I think I need to cut it to be able to do that. Think it was going to be that bad? Kim's like, don't worry about it, Ali. I don't think I'll be very good at it. I think to pleat that together, that would look great. It looks very slim. Looks like the bracelet I was telling you about yesterday. I saw a gent with a lovely bright orange bracelet. In fact, we've got a kit coming up later, or a bundle coming up later that would be exactly like what we would do to recreate the piece that Jen had on yesterday. £7.95. Good Christmas morning to you. Can I say it? Can I say it out loud? I was singing Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer last night. I couldn't remember all the words. How terrible's that? Are you ready for the Wall of Fame? It's well, I don't know if we've got any Christmas designs, but I'm sure to goodness I saw a spider. It's time for the Wall of Fame.
She did, yeah.
I'm terrified of spiders.
Do you want me to do it? No, it's only a beaded spider. You're fine.
I spied this earlier and I got a fright. This is number 164. It's so good because it looks so like a spider. I don't even want to have my hand.
It really does. It's really got that skeleton of a spider, hasn't it?
Hello there. Please me. Oh, it's even got a name. Please me, Anansi. He is made from, I hope I've pronounced that correctly, he is made from all GM's finest tiger's eye, hematite and smoky quartz. He was really easy to make using a tutorial that I found on the web. I love it. Get it? I got it. Good luck to everyone. And that's from Belinda from Hemel Beading in Coven. Hemel Beading Coven. I love it. I love it.
It's really well thought out,
like
actually.
A spider.
It really is well thought out with the rounds and the chips. It's wonderful.
I can't even look at it.
It's wonderful, wonderful.
Oh, it's so like a spider. It's unreal. Well done. I have to hide it.
Wow, this is beautiful. Some coils again and some of their gorgeous aluminium beads here. I haven't seen these for ages.
Really lovely.
Wow. And this is from Rita in Romsey in Hampshire. What a gorgeous part of the world. Hi everyone, at Jewellery Maker. Here's my entry for this week's Wall of Fame. I made it a few weeks ago and it was, I think it was Gemma that inspired Rita. She said, I think I'll now have have goes at various versions of these, and thank you all for the great shows and especially the entertainment. That is beautiful, isn't it? Beautiful, absolutely beautiful.
I think you've done very well there.
168, Rita, sorry.
Imagine that would be quite jangly. I'd love to hear that.
Christmas morning again, yeah?
Yeah. I love the way this is displayed. Oh, I could wear these right now.
Heroes.
165. This is. Oh, I'll just have to move that over a wee sec. Here we go. These are bronzite and amethyst scarf rings and labradorite amethyst scarf rings, all from GM. Quite fancy those. Anne Marie, out in York. Quite fancy a scarf ring. I love scarves.
Yes.
I hadn't thought of wearing a scarf ring.
Huge fashion, aren't they now?
I wear them all the time.
Yeah.
I'm obsessed with them. That's a really good idea. Oh, I might have to copy you there. 165. Thanks, Anne Marie.
This is stunning. Some fantastic.
Yeah, we need to show
wire
this to
here.
Debbie
This
B.
is
She's next door.
Yeah,
She's
this is
lovely.
167, and it's from Sue. And Sue doesn't say where she's from, but apparently the beads are blue polymer clay in tear-shaped drops, demonstrated by Debbie in a recent show, and the blue wire that was inspired by Sammy, and beads from a bead scoop. She finally finished it with gold-plated chain and findings, everything from Jewellery Maker. Sue says, good luck to all the entrants to the Wall of Fame, and thank you for all your brilliant ideas. Sue, that is absolutely stunning in your 167. I'll show that to Debbie in a minute.
Yeah. And I love the colour mix.
Beautiful, it's very distressed looking, gorgeous.
And then, final one for the moment, number 166, and it's displayed on a bust and everything. This is quite bridal for me, I think, but I would probably wear it most. In fact, I think it might go with my outfit today. Christmas jewellery, Christmas Day, Christmas lunch. Oh,
definitely.
Hi all at JM. I have just been watching your show and thought I would send you a photo of my crochet necklaces. All items used are from JM and they are beading wire and culture pearls in different shades of the same colour. I made these a few months ago and your crochet class is today. Love all designers and presenters, love to all, and that's from Hazel, who's out in Lincolnshire. Hazel, I love it, and thank you so kindly for taking the time to take a picture and send it to us. I'm really, really pleased you did, and due our number 166. You'll all be going up into the draw, don't you worry about it. I believe I'll be drawing it on Wednesday for you. Oh yes, so keep your eyes peeled on Wednesday. We've still got 10 more to show you for today. You might have spied yours, we'll get some more up in the top level as well, so don't worry if you haven't seen yours, there's still a chance. Beryl is my presenter's pick today. Beryl! Oh, and the quality. When did you ever get Beryl that clear and clarity?
That's exactly what I was just about to say. Look at the clarity on that. Oh, look at the aquamarine coming around that.
What a morganite, and the golden beryl in there as well. Oh, very special. 5mm to 6mm for you in your size, and do not forget we have those dreamy diamonds, rice shaped diamonds. When does that ever even happen on Jewellery Maker? 33 points per diamond approximately. Do you fancy?
Oh, look at that.
Oh my goodness. Love them. Coming up very, very shortly. Don't be going anywhere. You've got 2 more kits from Linda. You've got lots and lots more Christmas bundle ideas, and bear in mind we have something special for you. I've not told you yet, but you'll have to wait and see. Don't go anywhere. There's a short break that's going to be telling you a little bit about how to get involved, and lots of other ideas as well, and we'll see you on the other side.
Get involved with Jewellery Maker by sending the studio a message during our live hours. You can send a text to 60777 and start your message with JM Studio, or alternatively, go to our website and click on Watch the Live Show, simply type your message into the box and press send. Make sure you stay tuned in case your message is read out. Get interactive with Jewellery Maker.
If you're new to Jewellery Maker, simply contact our call centre and we'll send you a tutorial DVD and Get Started booklet, all free of charge. The fastest way to shop with Jewellery Maker is by going to our website. Just click on the Sign Up button. Once you've filled in the required details, you can start shopping. You can watch the show by clicking the Watch Live button on the front page. You can also use our Refine tool and narrow down your search. Once you've found an item that you like, just simply click on the Buy Now button and the item will be added to your basket. Don't forget you can add as many items to your basket per day and still only pay 1 P&P. Enjoy shopping with Jewellery Maker. Did you know that the Jewellery Maker phone number is free from a UK landline? Now you can spend those extra pennies on more shopping.
We all know having the right tools for the job is important, so we here at Jewellery Maker have designed a toolkit which includes all your essential pliers for jewellery making, including round nose and flat nose pliers, wire cutters, as well as a bead reamer, snips and tweezers. You've got everything you need for just $9.95. We provide the tools, you provide the skills. Get creative with Jewellery Maker.
If for any reason you're not satisfied with your purchase, you have the benefit of our no quibble 30-day money-back guarantee. Just complete the returns form enclosed with your goods and send them back for a full refund.
Merry Christmas! It's a little bit early, it's lovely to see you, but you know what? Can you ever be too far planned? Sheila was telling me that she'd already started her Christmas shopping a wee while ago. Have you started yours, Linda?
Just.
I haven't even, this is the worst, I'm the worst this year. It's the latest I've ever even thought about it.
It's not deliberate by any means, it's not deliberate, it's just spotting something. And I went onto a well-known website yesterday just for something for myself and noticed one or two things. So I've decided that's the way I'm going to do it this year. Spot and go.
I love it. Why not? When you see it, grab it. These diamonds are magnificent. You just tuned in. I'm Ali. It's so wonderful to see you. I can't believe I have 1/3 of a carat diamonds. On average, per diamond, I have approximately 9 diamonds for you. They're coming up in an hour's time. Love, 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 or love, love, love. They are amazing. Can you see? I mean, barely moving there as they spin around, and you have 9 diamonds coming your way. Well, approximately 9. There are 9 there that I can see. I'll be bringing that to you. It's a 3-carat diamond strand coming your way. But hold on, wait a minute. Would you like some natural turquoise, December's birthstone? I don't know if I count waxing as a treatment. Okay, it's been waxed. Whether you count that as a treatment or not, that's your prerogative. For me, it's just like a polishing on a gemstone, really, isn't it?
Definitely.
You polish other gemstones, you don't class that as a treatment.
No. It's not even an enhancement. It's more or less the waxing on the is really more of a care process.
Yeah.
As far as, I mean, like when you polish your furniture, etc., etc., it's to
polish it. You're not changing it. You're just cleaning it.
Absolutely not changing it.
But it is there on the information because we like to tell you everything. ZOMD94, you have got yourself 40 carats of turquoise. The colour is completely natural. The waxing won't affect the colour of it. You have for yourself this beautiful diamond faceted.
Wow.
How fabulous is that? Very similar actually to the shape of the facet on the diamonds.
It's amazing. I was just actually thinking of the rice diamonds.
Where are you?
With the smallest either side of that big one in the middle. See the one with all the black matrix in? The 2 little diamonds either side of that, just on a fine chain. Would be astonishingly, fantastically beautiful and unique.
Everyone in the gallery is going to think, Linda would want to make me that piece of jewellery.
I'll make it for me.
Sorry Claire, sorry Kimbo.
That's for me.
That would just be...
I'll take orders. You buy the diamonds, I'll take the orders, definitely.
Yeah.
That would be amazing. Absolutely amazing, Ali. That would really be a serious piece of jewellery. One of those that go into the window of a Bond Street jewellers without a price on it.
Oh, and if you think about it, you've got such a luxury because some of them have the brown matrix, some of them have the black matrix, some of them are more green, some of them are more of the Sleeping Beauty American idea where there is no matrix at all. You've got the perfect combination. You've got something for every turquoise lover. You probably could go as far as to say this is a turquoise collector strand. Yeah. It's got all varieties that you can really think of when it comes to turquoise.
It has. It's got the Sleeping Beauty colour, which is magnificent.
Isn't it?
But it's also got the well-known turquoise look with the matrix in it, which for me is a double whammy.
Yeah.
I've got 2 in 1 there that I want.
So what would you put it with? Diamonds? Yeah. So we've already got guest designer Gem showing interest, who I'm yet to have the pleasure of meeting.
She's lovely.
Mary's in Dorset, Essex there, North Yorkshire's there as well. What are you thinking? Oh, would you put it with the Tanzanite? Lovely. Would you save it and put it with something like perfectly round white pearls?
Yeah.
So for the quality that you're seeing here, the clarity is not something you look for in a turquoise. You want that pure, solid, soaked colour. You want that vibrant luster that you're getting, but you want to see that proud colour. It's one of the most exciting, most recognisable gemstones in the world, and it's totally genuine. It's not reconstituted, which is great, but when you can get the real treat in a size like this, you would probably automatically think, oh, it can't be genuine turquoise, it must be reconstituted, because it is so sizable. It's the most sizable I think we have in the building. We have had some nuggets, but we've not really got anything this big on the show on a daily basis. It's something quite special for us today. So do think about it. Do give us a call, 6x4mm to 11x7mm at £64 and only 95 pence. I have approximately 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 19 turquoises. Now it launched with myself and producer Kimbo, so we're going to honour our very launch price, even though we should be at $64.95. We're honouring it down today on Christmas. It is December's birthstone though. It's got to be done. It's down to $59.95. Whether you celebrate Christmas or not, whether it's something you're interested in, whether you buy jewellery for it or gemstones to make jewellery for it or not, you cannot resist the beauty of turquoise at $59.95 when it's on a reduction of price.
That truly, it sort of makes my heart quicken somehow, because it is so absolutely beautiful. It's just got everything. For me, it's got the most magnificent colour. It's got that gorgeous black matrix, which is going to also work with little sort of, obviously with the diamonds if you want to make that really, really high-end part, or spinel, or black agates, black onyx, anything like that, or different blues. But it's just got, it's faceted, so it's sparkly. There is nothing not to like about that strand. And as far as I'm concerned, that is a massive investment strand, whether you want it to invest in it to sell it on pieces, because you're going to get that money back, trust me, with that centre one, as a little drop on a silver chain, you'll get that money back. I'm quite sure about that. as a ring as well. It's just from like 50 paces, it's shrieking, I'm the real deal for me.
Love it. We've just had some multi-bids in on that one as well. Well done indeed to you. That is a true treat. Right, now I have a star buy for you, and this is the strand I would have chosen as my presenter's pick if I hadn't already chosen my Beryl. So let me do a star buy for you now. Totally natural. The graphics already in, which is already telling you are getting a gemstone called tourmaline. Tourmaline, October's birthstone, shares its birthday with opals. It is a beauty, and what you're getting with this is exactly what this gemstone is actually named for. It comes from the Sinhalese word for tourmaline, which means for mixed precious stones, and I have 100% mixed precious stones for you. Where this gemstone started to be mined, sort of Safira tourmaline in Brazil, they coloured all the different doors of their houses different colours to represent the colours of tourmaline that can be mined, purely because this is a gemstone that is their livelihood. Mining for this gemstone, the families are looked after. They mine this gemstone, they find everything from greens to yellows to blacks to pinks to ruby reds, indicolite blues, Pariba hues. It's a magnificent gem, and you can even get watermelon varieties. It's just gorgeous. This here is exactly what I would look for if somebody wanted me to see a variety, a rainbow of what this gemstone is all about, a rainbow of colour. It's 100% what you're seeing here, rainbow in a strand. And the quality in each one, you don't struggle here when you look at it. You don't find it difficult to see the colour. They are vibrant, they are striking, they are unmistakable and completely recognisable. Wait till you see these. Paraiba hues in there, pink rubellite hues as well as pink tourmaline hues. This one here, right where my thumb is, the glow from this, the phosphorescence you've got, is all the look for me of a Paraiba tourmaline, which is one of the most considered and rare and collectible gemstones. It's such a great strand. You are getting a very, very special, juicy strand. It might be reminiscent to you of some of the ideas of the multicolour strands we get with sapphires. It is a very collectible gemstone indeed. It's a very special gemstone to me because it was a gemstone that I got for my 21st birthday from my parents, from this company, from our sister channel Gems TV, while I was actually on air, because they could see my love for this stone. A Paraiba tourmaline, it just glows. You've got yourself a mixture of tourmalines. You've got oranges in here, you've got reds, red being the rubellite in a tourmaline. It's a bit like the corundum family. When you get yourself the red variety is a rubellite, corundum family, that would be a ruby. When you get a dark blue, a particular type is called indicolite, which is exceptionally rare. You get chrome tourmaline as well as green tourmaline. Chrome tourmaline looks like green, but it's coloured with chromium. You can tell the difference with the Chelsea filter on that one. You get greens in there, you get glowing, almost purples coming through in there as well. There is so much going on in this strand. It's such a colourful strand. Now we sell strands like this in our sister channel with clasps, either sterling silver or gold, and they would be around £145, £150 for you to get a natural tourmaline strand. Maybe not even necessarily a natural one, but for a tourmaline necklace, just simply stranded like this, nothing fancy, no fancy pattern, just re-stranded with a clasp on our sister channel, the collectability and the rarity. And on average, you can see on the website on our sister channel Gemporia, the price points on average we are lower in price by in the high street. Sometimes it's 85%, sometimes it's 75%, depending on what it is you're looking for, whether it be diamonds or whether it be something that a rare collectible coloured gemstone like this that many people haven't even had the pleasure to see. This is a gemstone you would put with diamonds. This quality of tourmaline as well is magnificent. Lots of you have already got it in London, in Bristol, in Surrey, in Dorset, in Essex, in Norfolk, in London. 4 of them to you. Cambridgeshire, Fife in there as well. Northumberland, Kent, Surrey, well done to you. London, Essex, you're in there as well. Lots and lots for you to see there. So much lustre, such quality in colour. Are you in love? Or are you in love? Would you want a matching bracelet as well?
I've got one.
Have
Have you?
Yeah, actually, for my 30th wedding anniversary, my husband bought me, I'd seen it, I'd spotted it in a jeweller's window, I think it was months ago, so he must have got it quite quickly. I've got a bangle with a 7 tourmaline, and I knew that was 3 figures. I know that was 3 figures because I already spotted it, you see. And I love it. It is definitely, it's a proper bangle, you know, and I just really enjoy wearing it. It's just fascinating. I love a rainbow anyway, and that's it in a gemstone, isn't it?
Yeah.
Stunning gemstone, and every single one of those colours aren't wishy-washy in the least. They're all true. They're not hues. They're true colour. Just stunning. Just stunning. I mean, there's so many things that you could do with that. You can separate them all out and put them in their little blocks, leave them exactly as they are. Use them singularly, obviously, in earrings and things like that. But the most delightful colours are there. They really are what I call gem colours. Jewel colours are what I call them.
Something special, you would imagine.
You know that they're sort
jewels.
of jewels,
These are, as you say, extra special because that natural colour is truly shining through. And I think what Linda has pointed out quite fabulously is that if you were just to have one of these on their own, that colour is that strong, it would stand out and it would be special. If you wanted to put it with a pearl or one with something just simple, it would be quite striking. And it is very rare and it is very collectible, which is why we don't see it on Jewellery Maker every day, which is why I would have chosen it as my presenter's pick for you today if I'd had thousands of them. I don't have thousands of them. Now, I have a nugget strand from our sister channel. It's a necklace, a nugget necklace of pink, just a pink tourmaline, and it's very, very thin nuggets, and it cost me £19.95 staff price, and I love it. Now that was nuggets. You can imagine the difference in price when you get a faceted rondelle, because they're bigger sizes. They have to be bigger originally to start with to cut down to that size, because obviously you lose a lot of the gemstone in the cutting process. They have to be great quality in colour. Mine aren't as vibrant in pink as this. Mine are more of a pastel-y pink. These are more of a striking pink. Now, to think about that, think about this would make me think, gosh, this must be at least 3 or 4 times what I paid for that nuggety strand. So what do you think I can do for 43 carats? I think you're going to love it. In fact, I know you're going to love it. Those of you who've already got it, 4 people, one person's already got 4 in London, and that's without seeing just £21.95. Kimbo has just brought it in for you. Enjoy it. Treat yourself. Absolutely, it shouldn't be £21.95. This is a gemstone that people have as an engagement ring. This is a one-of-a-kind gemstone piece of jewellery to many people. This is not, well, just fancy some tourmaline. I'll just get some tourmaline today. This is really, really collectible, very, very special. The quality and colour that you have there is everything that you would hope for in a tourmaline, and you were getting it for £21.95. Enjoy it.
I think I can say hand on heart, I think, and I've been here since day one, that is possibly the best tourmaline I've seen. I know when Carol and Chloe went out to India, they were absolutely fascinated by, there's a VT of them doing the tourmaline, sorting all the colours, and the guys there are sorting all the best colours into the various grades of jewellery. So, you know, the care that's taken for a product like this is quite phenomenal.
And many of the ones, if you watch the video, aren't really even of this size. They're a lot smaller.
Exactly. No, these are beautiful, and just each one has been faceted and polished individually by somebody who has really spent a long time getting to that level of expertise as well. So there's a lot there, as well as the gemstone for your money, isn't there? You know,
it
absolutely
really
is.
Because
gemstones are very on the eye, aren't they? If you find something, whoa, you've fallen deeply in love, haven't you? So that's why all the care is taken, I think, because it is very much a luxury product.
True luxury, £21.95.
Without the luxury, really, the luxury price.
Pay more for a chicken. I like chicken though.
I paid £14 for a chicken last week and it was dry.
Oh no!
Yeah, so there you go. £14 for an organic chicken and it was as dry. Yeah.
Oh no.
So, you know.
I spoke to a lady yesterday who was on a workshop, and she said she was talking about a diamond or something she'd seen on the show, and she'd spent £14 getting chips with herself and her son.
Yeah.
I'd got a chip supper, and then she said, "Goodness me, for what I'd spent, I could have actually got myself one of the things I'd seen on the show that I quite fancied. I never thought I'd be able to treat myself to. You have just got yourself a strand I would thoroughly enjoy to join in with you. I really want that strand. As I say, that would have been my presenter's pick if I hadn't already picked the Beryl. Enjoy. If I could add both, I would have. That's why I did it as a star buy and a star buy price for you. Now, at Christmas time, lots of people have started having sales before Christmas, haven't they? Sort of clearance ideas. We're going to do that for you way in advance. It's August just now. You're not tuned in, and you've not missed 4 or 5 months. It is genuinely August, but we're bringing you something special now. Code-wise, there's a missing letter. So if you have a look at the bottom screen, it's an F that's missing. So it should be UFGC09 or 09, should I say, 0 not O. UFGC09 is the code, and we popped it at the bottom screen for those of you on the television. On the web, I do apologise, but it'll be there for you to click on. You don't have to know the number usually on the web if you want to get it just now. Right, Double Trouble Rainbow Obsidian. Gosh, these are intense. These really are in their colour. Oh gosh. They're that lustrous, you can see yourself in them. Rainbow Obsidian, I always think, is fantastic. It's a phenomenon stone that doesn't ever really come across on the television. It's such a shame.
I haven't seen it for ages.
Yeah, I haven't either. It's got a great size. You do also, of course, get the chance to try something you haven't seen. 12mm in size. I mean, they are very sizable. You don't get many black gemstones at 12mm that have optical phenomenons. It looks like liquid gold rolling around inside. It's just not coming through so well on the television, but it is there. Oh my goodness, and the luster and the high shine on them. It's magnificent. So you've got the code there. You've got 12mm in size. You're getting 2 strands that are 2 at 350 carats. So you're getting 700 carats in total in the 2 strands, approximately 38 centimeters in length. You're getting a staple strand that is magical when it comes to your monochromes. If you want to have your black and white, you need them. Not something I've seen easily for a phenomenon stone at that size. We're looking at £11 and only 95 pence. So if you want to join me in the phone lines, 0800 644 655, or you can join me on the web at JewelleryMaker.com, whichever is most convenient if you're on your app. But we're going to go off today. We're going to go down and we're going to take it to Santa Town. We're going a little bit extra low. Why? Well, why not? We're down to £10 or £10 shy of 5 pence. We are looking at 5 pence shy of £10, sorry. We are down with an opportunity on the web. You can join us with the Visa cards, the MasterCards, any card that you might normally use. Let us know. We should probably accept it. We do accept PayPal. Do just let us know, because we can't fit all of them on the television screen, which is why it only shows 2, and it just shows the 2 that are most often used. That's the only reason we've got those 2 on there, not any other ones. So if there is a card that you would like to use or a different way of payment, always do speak to the contact centre. They're lovely and they're really helpful, and it's a free number to talk to them. So check that out as and when you can. But for 350 carats, enjoy that. Really do. That's a lovely treat for you. I think you've got yourself a wonderful choice. Bear in mind, it will go with pretty much everything we've got together, especially these white pearls that are still to come. Look how sizable those are. 10mm rounds next to those 12mm look great, don't they? Really quite fancy that. Enjoy it. Have you got an inkling for a black druzy? Let me put it together and see what you think. Having been so popular, never been in the morning show, and for a druzy, isn't it lovely to get that almost like a midnight starry sky in the middle of your agates? Whoo! Kimber wants to put them on her Christmas tree. Gorgeous. Gorgeous or gorgeous, Linda?
Oof, absolutely gorgeous. Do you know you gave me very kindly, well actually I can't remember you giving me them, but I just imagine, perhaps I imagine you gave me some diamonds.
Totally gave you diamonds.
Did you?
It did happen. Oh. You're not dreaming. It is sure. Christmas.
Right. Well, I can just imagine. You know that beautiful one that you've just shown.
Yep.
That angular one there, the square one.
Mm-hmm.
If you make, I know it sounds a bit crazy, but just one diamond, just the one diamond,
ooh,
and having that hanging and then on the chain, just that one.
know.
Even the smallest diamond, just dangling there with all that druzy in. Wow. I haven't seen those before and I want them badly.
These are brand new to the morning show.
Are they? I want
we haven't
those
seen
really
the morning
badly.
show either. You're the first to see them. Now, I do apologise, for some reason our graphics look a little bit funny. It's a limited edition of 150 it's saying on there.
Oh, wow. Well, that is definitely the best druzy cabochon I've ever seen. I think it's simply, look at that. Wow.
So just to let you know, we don't have 150. It's a premiere to the morning show, but it has been on. There's only 58 left in stock. As you can imagine, it's been exceptionally popular. Just shy of 100 have already gone.
Oh no, please leave me one.
Imagine this one for a ring. Look at this. Oh my gosh. Wow.
I mean, that, you couldn't make that any more beautiful. I mean, just look how that druzy has split and just placed itself there. Mother Nature, you couldn't do that. Only Mother Nature can make that. Yeah. Only Mother Nature can make that. So incredibly just right. Oh, I just adore those. Oh, I'm really excited about those.
I am too. Lots and lots of you have got them already. PZNV90 for only $14.95. That is not one you want to miss out on. There are the diamonds that Linda was talking about.
Just the one and that pair drop there, that little sort of teardrop dropping from. Oh yes, I need that badly. I really do need that badly.
Guaranteed 335 carats. For me, that's showing me 4 here in the studio. There's 4 there, I believe, on the recording. Can't guarantee you'll get 4, but I can guarantee they will be amazing. They've all been specially chosen. Look at that one. It almost looks like
amazing, isn't it?
Does,
yeah.
isn't it?
Yeah. And then that next one that's coming up is just equally amazing, but you know, different. Oh.
Love, love, love it, Linda. I'm really sorry, but I think they've all gone.
Yeah, but there's still those there.
Yes. Check them out. There are 14 baskets. I think you might need to fight for them. These, I've only ever seen them once. I think, was it with Sheila's kit? With Linda's kit, forgive me. It's because you were both. I am thoroughly enjoying the fact that I get to see both yourself and Sheila every weekend.
Wow.
I'm loving it.
I'm not saying wow for that, I'm just saying wow for that with the black druzy.
These have only ever been offered in your kit. Exactly,
and that is, I mean, if those black druzy cabochons had have been there, trust me, they would have been in that kit with those, had I spotted those, really and truly. I mean, just, oh, whoa, such statement jewellery. Simple or really big, fantastic. Love it.
I think we need these. These are very, very limited stock. The kits that we have with Linda all sold out, so these are just the extra that weren't in the quantity of the kit, if that makes sense. You have to get a hold of these today because this is all we have available. This is everything. It's very, very limited in stock. I mean, this is your little bit of Christmas party sparkle, isn't it? We were saying earlier, you tend to go out a little bit more in the festive period, maybe more than you ever would, just because people like to sort of tend to catch up, or you might get to go to a sort of, I don't know, maybe you go to the markets, Christmas markets. I know in Birmingham there's a big one called the German market, which is quite good fun. I know they have one in Glasgow as well. Maybe they have one where you are and you might want to go out and about, but you're wearing your big chunky jumpers as well to keep warm, and you might want that sparkle going on. Well, we all want a little bit of sparkle, don't we?
But you know, they're so unique, they're so different, they're so unusual. You're not going to see anybody else with them on. You know, you could go to a really fantastic, even the opera, if that's what you do. You can just go anywhere wearing those and just look $1 million, because they are really special. You know, they look the part, don't they, for me? Well, they do for me anyway. I just one made into a bangle, which I think I may have done with that. And if you look back, there are some ideas. Oh, look, just look. I mean, just look.
I've got 30 in baskets. The price isn't even in. Is it? $11.95. You'll need to be so quick on these. These are so fabulous and so stylish. And of course, they're not too over the top, but you can make a big, big look still if you want. You could use all of them together, all 5 of them, or you could use them separately and have individual rings or pieces and central bracelets. Do have a look. If my memory is correct, was it 2 Saturdays ago? No, 2 Sundays ago, where these were in the kit?
They were definitely in a kit. It probably was around
I think it wasn't last Sunday, but the Sunday
No,
before.
it wasn't last Sunday. No, it wasn't. It was probably the Sunday before or the Sunday before that. But
definitely
you know,
was the Sunday before.
They're stunning. They're absolutely stunning.
And you'll get to see what Linda made. So if you have a look on Facebook on the date, which was not last Sunday but Sunday before, you'll be able to see the jewellery that Linda made, so you could actually
it's certainly
get your
been in the last
inspiration
month,
from that.
I think, hasn't it?
It definitely was.
Yeah.
Check it out as soon as you can. They are about to go. Do not miss out. Love, love, loving the sparkle. If you're loving the sparkle, you're going to love my next treat. Where is it? Oh, here it is. It's quite funny. Executive producer Martha came down and she said, where do you get those labradorites? They're pretty special, aren't they? Well, Martha was on her hollybobs. We snaffled these. Wait till you see this. Labradorite in the biggest sizes. They go up to 22 by 13 millimeter from a big start off in the first place, 12 by 7 mil. Look at the colour, and it's not just that they're similar hues, they are separate colours. I mean, that is blue, that is green, that is silver, gold coming through. You've got purples in there. This is magnificent. And they've got the same body colour, so for me that's the same colour that they are all when you look at them in one angle, but then in different angles, the shiller that comes, I mean, look, I don't even need to do anything. You can see how our labradorite has come on leaps and bounds since we started bringing it to you 5 years ago. That's no disrespect to the labradorite we had 5 years ago, it's just our buying power has increased that much that this is what I can offer to you now, just 5 years on. And look at it now in studio lighting. Can you imagine how it's going to look when you get home? There's peaches coming through on the shiller. Oh, that was peach a minute ago. Now it's green and blue. Oh, look at this one. There's some of the peaches coming through. Look at the purples in there and the rainbows right across the surface. This is totally natural. How bizarre does that sound if it's your first time seeing labradorite? This is natural. It totally is. Oh, a wee message on a FIFO review here. This is like having the Northern Lights in your hand, a size to suit every purpose, and that's out in the Isle of Man from Simone. Simone, thank you so much. I love that. Aurora Borealis, absolutely, 100% in love with these. And here's another report from the Isle of Skye. Too gorgeous for words. This was the most I have ever paid for a gemstone strand, but I have to say that the quality is fantastic and well worth it. Can't wait to get started on making jewellery with these. That's so wonderful you've taken the time to fill out a review on these, and of course it can be as short as long as you wish on our FIFO reviews. If you've left an email address with us, anything that you buy with us connected to that email address, we will send you an email from an external company just asking for if you have a review on it, just to get your opinion, to see what you think, if there's anything we can do, of course, to improve it, or if you're quite happy with it and you want to get the same. Lovely, lovely to see so many of you in. So many of you already confirmed. Kent, Greater London, Warwickshire, Bedfordshire in there as well. I've got many of you on the web. First person in North Yorkshire got a multi-bid. Also got a multi-bid on the turquoise, so that would be a lovely combination if you just got those two together. What a treat. But if I have got them, Kim, I've got them. Kim wants to see these black diamonds with it, and I think she's quite right. That's my producer in the gallery. What do you think? Love, love, or love? You would struggle to think either of them would be able to go next to each other, but they're both that incredible in their quality. They actually work together, don't they? One doesn't outshine the other.
No, they're both of that sort of sophisticated look to carry it off beautifully.
And if you manage to get some Tanzanite, wouldn't that be fabulous? Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Love, love, love. Tanzanite was the early bird, so make sure you check it out for only £34.95. As one of you messaged in and kindly reported back that it was possibly the most you'd spend on a gemstone strand ever, but that you're over the moon and you can't wait to start working with it. So that really does make me think, if you've ever considered spending a wee bit more on a labradorite and you're not sure what strand to go for, my expert opinion, and as your friend, as your host here today, I would suggest that this would be the strand that you would go for in labradorite, because it has probably the best out of what we've got at the moment and out of what we've had for a while. We've had some outstanding strands, and if you manage to get them on Labradorite Week, then this is of the same calibre as what we had on Labradorite Week. It's that popular, we dedicated an entire week to it only about a month ago, was all about Labradorite, and they were outstanding quality strands, and this is up there with them. So if you got anything that week, same standard, and if you've never tried it before, that's the highest standard we've got. So if you're going to get it, you might as well, if you can get the best, get the best. So I could look at that all day. Now this blew me away the other day. How much do you trust me? This is nowhere near where I would ever expect it to be. I brought a Tanzanite cabochon Friday morning, I think it was. It flew out the door that quickly. You could have blinked and you would have missed it. I don't want that to happen to you again. It's even bigger to my eye. It's 35 carats in one stone. It's massive. Have you ever seen a 22 by 16 millimeter Tanzanite? DHNV36 is the code. Now, earlier we were talking about the colour of the Tanzanite that Linda had and how it'd be a AA verging on AAA. This is a AAA verging on your quadruple A. If it was eye clean, oh my goodness gracious me, this wouldn't even have got to Jewellery Maker Studio. This would have been snapped up by all the staff between arriving and making its way to the studio. This is immense. And this isn't an everyday cabochon. This is the biggest I think I've ever offered. If not, it's up there as one of the biggest. It is amazing, and I'm very fortunate to be able to have the background in having presented one-of-a-kind quadruple A Tanzanites, triple A Tanzanites. I was fortunate of a weekend that would be what I would get to present, a Lyrique show on our sister channel, bringing you all the one-of-a-kinds, the bespoke sections. I was so thrilled to be able to do that, and I never thought for a moment on Jewellery Maker we would get that same opportunity to have something that was a bespoke piece for one person only. I appreciate it's not a finished piece of jewellery, but for me, I wanted to buy that Tanzanite cabochon we had the other day because I wanted to pass it down my family as a family heirloom. I don't have any children, but one day if I did, that's something I would pass down, if not to my brother. My brother's fortunate enough to have children. I would pass it down to nieces or nephews.
Definitely.
For me, this is something I would keep in my family. Doesn't necessarily mean that that's what you have to do. You might want to sell it and make a very special piece, but for me personally, I would want to have it, and I'm put it with my other Tanzanite that I have in my safe, which is nowhere near the size of it. My other Tanzanite, I think, is a 4.5mm round. This is a 22 by 16 millimeter. I mean, it's another level. This isn't an everyday treat, and many of us know that on a Sunday we're fortunate enough to have a lot of collectors who take the time to join us on a Sunday. And you might be looking at this as a collector and think, gosh, I need that. I don't even know what I'm going to do with it, but I need it. It's not going to be with me on a daily basis. It's not something I'm going to have anytime soon again. It is a one treat wonder, and just the fact that you've tuned in to see this beauty today, I want you to be able to feel thrilled that you've seen some of the best Tanzanite we've ever offered in a cabochon. Cabochon means it's flat in the bottom and dome-like in the top. You can see how proud that is. Whether you want to set it into jewellery now, whether you want to wait and set it into something at a later date, whether you just want to sit and look at it for the first few months, put it with a strand of perfect round pearls. That for me is a dream. But as I say, this is a very, very special treat. The one I had the other day was so popular that there wasn't any left for me to get one. I imagine that's the same that's going to happen today. For something like this, in a one of a kind, you'd be looking at 4 figures, 5 figures. We're at £45. I thought we were at $49.95. $45.95. Grab it.
Absolutely. It's the doming that's impressive, isn't it? If you look at the cross surface of it, the doming is absolutely amazing. And it just shouts to me, make me into something like a Celtic brooch. That sort of thing. Just put it just into a brooch, and I think you just get the sheer absolute, if there's such a word, the noticeability, the shockability, whatever, because it is such an unusual colour, and just set that into a very, very simple either wire set or, I mean, I don't know whether you can, but I have to ask Tracy whether you can put some silver clay around it, like in a sort of almost like a sort of a shooting arrow type of brooch, where that's just at the end and then you've got a little bit of decoration coming off of it.
Gosh,
make
Linda,
it sort of quite stylized.
That sounds like a stunning idea for a very special stone. It needs to be a special piece, I think. But if you were to look in our sister channel, I doubt you would find in silver one sterling silver piece with the Tanzanite. You've got yourself the great colour, you've got the most beautiful, intense, vibrant purples and blues. It's all there, it's 100% there. And then if you were to have the fortune of the, I've got the diamonds here. You wanted to cocoon the diamonds around it.
Just like a little cup, acorn cup underneath, 3 of them. Really pretty. Just a little cup.
Maybe that with some sterling silver wire.
Fabulous.
You don't think you're a jewellery maker when you wake up on a Sunday morning, that's what you're going to get to work with, do you?
No.
It's magnificent. Enjoy it. It's try and find one Tanzanite, any carat weight, doesn't matter, just a couple of points. Find it anywhere for £45. I would think that would be brilliant if you could. I don't think you are. For what you've got there, well, knowing they were wanting to start charging $1,000 per carat.
Absolutely.
Of double A, and that's verging on quadruple A. Well, but it's not eye clean, so there.
Sorry, you're a bit squished.
Sorry, I shimmied on over quite quickly.
Yeah. Sorry, I've sort of went again.
Labradorite in massive, massive ovals.
It's beautiful again,
Do you
isn't
think?
it? It's beautiful again. I mean, with the other strand that you've just shown, I should say. Wow, look at that. Oh, and it worked well with those drops that you've just shown.
Could you imagine? And the fact that you've got the same calibre but in a different shape.
Wow.
And they're from the middle to the side as opposed to...
Yeah, and I've seen, there's that strand, the strand I work with, and the strand I've got here, and they're all of equal shillerness.
Yeah, shillerness, that's a new one, I like that. It's a new word, I love it. Shillerness. It's absolutely there. There is so much luster going on. There's such quality in each and every single one of those, and you've got a lot. It's a graduation strand, which I know lots of people love the fact that it does graduate. It means you can do different shapes or different pieces of jewellery with a different size, but they have got that uniformity of colour and shiller throughout them all. These, now you've got a love for fluorite, haven't you?
I have. I think it's rather a lonely gemstone, because people don't seem to sort of look at it and see the sheer beauty of it, but it's just got so many beautiful rainbow colours with it, and again it works beautifully with the majority of gemstones, beautifully with the labradorite, because I can't say that very well, but what I like about these is it's rainbow labradorite there. You know, we've got these gorgeous stripes through it, and I love the shape. I love this angular shape, but a very gentle angle in that sort of hexagon shape, or it's hexagon, isn't it?
Shape.
Yeah.
So rainbow fluorite, labradorite, and then another strand of faceted labradorite rounds. Let me grab those for you. So you've got those two. You have so much, even with them being smaller size, you still get shiller from them, which is so amazing. There's still,
absolutely.
Even
I mean,
just one of them would be
just
so
taking them off. You
eye-catching.
need to take the smaller ones off of the strand to get that shiller. Right. Once it comes off that temporary strand, then the shiller will be really blinging.
And then you have for yourself your threads. You get 3 different styles of threads. I'll show you in just a wee second. You've got here your fluorite, your labradorite, and your faceted rounds. Now these are all the threads you're going to get. You're getting yourself your S-lons in 3 different gauges. Put that back to the side. And they're coming in as an aqua, a blue-grey, and a gold. You've got 0.9mm gauge for all of them. You get 32 meters in each one. And then in the end, you've added in wire as well, silver-plated wire, 0.4, sorry, and 0.6mm gauge, 10 meters of each. So 20 meters in that, and the wire, as I say, 0.4mm gauge and 0.6mm gauge, 0.9 for the 3 S-lons, and you get 3, as I say, 32 meters, sorry, forgive me, in each one. The blue, the aqua, and the aqua grey, and the gold. Then you've got these. Oh gosh, they're really heavy.
They are, aren't they? Yeah. Yeah, they're quite sizable those.
They're really weighty.
Yeah, really incredibly useful because they're so beautiful. I don't see them as a spacer bead or anything. I've done a whole necklace in them. I think they're gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. And again, being faceted, they work so well with the fact that the larger labradorite is faceted, as is the smaller one. So it just carries on that theme.
Absolutely. And you can see it within the jewellery that Linda's made. There is such a quantity of those. They're silver plated faceted rice beads. They're 6x4mm and you get 50 metres of them. 50 of them, sorry, not meters, 50 pieces. Yeah. Look at that, that almost looks like chain. Looks like the really big aluminium
just a ladder weave with them,
but
and
silver
chain.
chain.
See, the ladder weave is very useful because it just is according to the shape.
Oh gosh, I really like
that you're using. But it's I mean, I think it's about 13 or 14 pieces of jewellery made from this, and it's all within the kit. The wire and all the gemstones and the beads and the Eslon thread. That's all I've used.
We've had a lot of people messaging in for Eslon thread. It's exceptionally popular, and then to add on to this, the fact that you've got wire in it as well. Now all of this should be, is it £53? Is that right, Kim? 52, yeah. So all of it together, I mean, look at that. You don't even have to, are they butterflies?
Yeah, little butterflies.
That is so pretty.
I mean, that is so different from the rest. But I just wanted to do something with the Eslon on its own, so that is exactly what I did. Just sort of quite boho chic type of thing, isn't it?
I love it. Oh gosh, that's beautiful. And that's just using the Eslon cords?
Just the Eslon, yeah, and crocheted. Yeah, they're crocheted.
Oh, there's so many. I mean, look at the ring. You've done a few rings today, actually.
Yeah, I have
quite enjoyed the ring making.
I have. Yes, I have. I've enjoyed using my ring mandrel this week a lot. Yeah.
So from £52, what would you expect? $37.95 for all of it. The 3 strands, the 3 reels of Eslon, 32 metres in each one. On top of that, you've got your 2 reels of wire, 10 metres of each, 0.4mm, 0.6mm gauge, and your 50 individual faceted spacer beads, which have quite sizable drill holes indeed.
Absolutely, yeah, you can macrame or kumihimo with those with the Eslon thread, because the hole is very sizable on that one, so you have got a myriad of uses for them. In fact, I did actually do the ladder weave on the aqua thread on that necklace.
Did you?
Yeah, I used the aqua thread and did the ladder weave on that one, yeah.
And looking at what you've made, it was the labradorites that faceted that are round are giving you, remember the chain that we did, which had a cluster of labradorites on head pins, and then a sort of centimetre or sort of an inch, and then the same again, clustered labradorites. You've done that in a pair of earrings with those rounds, and they're so sizable. It looks such a big look. It looks gorgeous.
Yeah, absolutely exquisite.
It's just here.
Exquisite. And I mean, on this, this one here as well, this necklace here, just the one large labradorite, and then the 4 mils on there in a sort of a peacocky feather. I mean, I think that really works well as well, sort of an asymmetric look.
Let me just, is it these earrings here? Let me just move those there, just so you can see these 2 pieces with the fluorite as well.
The fluorite's beautiful. It really is. It's really, really stunning.
Love, oh gosh. Snow. Snowing. I love all your secret writing hiding through all your kits. Everything about this I absolutely love. I think that you saved the best to last. Was that fluorite necklace. I think that was my favourite. Linda, thank you so much.
That's a great pleasure. Great pleasure.
Love it. Love, love, love it. Linda's working on a challenge. I'm going to jump into a special treat that can go with that, actually. Let me go into here and let me grab you some more sterling silver designs. Now, these ones, again, they come in a security sealed bag, which just means they're very, very special. I've only got 100. Last time I brought these on air, they flew out the door, so 100 wouldn't be enough if I were to have that same repeat. But today, at least I have some. Some is better than none. I've got 100. With 20 by 3mm as your size in your sterling silver earrings, you are getting a shepherd hook, as you can see here. Very, very slim, very elegant. They are so lustrous. The metal looks so, so expensive. And they're diamond shaped with white topaz in the center of them, down that shape as well. You can see the eye loop at the bottom. And then if I were to turn that round for you, you can see at the front your topaz. Now they're not catching the light quite so well, but when you see them with your own naked eye, you'll be able to see these lovely topaz glistening away. And with yourself a variety of topaz. I'm not sure exactly how many topaz you have in these, but with lots of people already confirming for these. You can see how lustrous the metal is. You can see how stunning the quality of the stones are. A message comes in from Tracy to say, I have these at home and they are lovely. Going to use them for wedding jewellery. I think that's 100% the idea, Tracy. I think that's for a special pair of earrings. Doesn't necessarily have to be a wedding, but for a special occasion, maybe a christening, maybe a first communion, maybe a birthday party, maybe a Christmas party. I know we're thinking about it, but it's got to be done. If we don't think about it, then by the time it comes, we'll be kicking ourselves and like, oh gosh, I wish I'd, do you know what? When Linda and Ali had that Christmas show and they had those stunning earrings, I wish I'd got them, because they don't have them now in November time, December time. We've got them now, and I always think, get them while you see them. And something I've always been advised to is, if you really, really like something, maybe get a couple of them. Maybe that's an idea of something you could do. Maybe you would get two of something that you really, really love. Bless you, Emma. You've got yourself multi-bids in Hertfordshire, Cumbria in there as well, Hampshire there too. Could you see how just one of these could just make that pair of earrings the ultimate pair of earrings in your entire collection? Would you wear anything else if you had these in diamonds? I don't know if I would. Probably not. No, me neither. I think I would just wear these all the time. Price point wise, it's pretty phenomenal. There's lots and lots of multi-bids, so let me show you at home what we're looking at. My legs are swinging under the table, it's that good. £7.95. Do you reckon you could go to the jewellers and get a pair of sterling silver gemstone earrings for £7.95? What could you get for £7.95? Maybe a battery for a watch?
Actually, I bought an you know, one of those rechargeable ones yesterday. That was £9.95
for a battery.
Yeah.
Ah. So you couldn't even get a battery for £7.95?
Not one of those ones, no.
Pauline's messaging, I also have these. One of the black diamonds would make them very art deco. Absolutely, Pauline. I think that's a stunning idea. 3 of them have gone to Patricia in Staffordshire, multi-bids to Rachel in Cheshire and Cornwall. And what's so great about them is something you touched on earlier, Linda, that reminded me here. The likelihood of you bumping into somebody who actually has them is so far and few between. I've only got 100, and so far I don't have 2 people from the same location. And with the multi-bids that are coming in, the likelihood of anyone getting, I mean, Cumbria, Hertfordshire, I'm trying to see if there's nobody as yet is in the same location.
And the thing is as well, because you're a jewellery maker, you can change those drops. You could make a multitude of interchangeable drops.
Absolutely.
And still have that same earring finding.
Could you imagine?
Just a little sterling silver jump ring and make them all completely interchangeable into long drops, short drops, whatever, and just need that one pair.
And they're only £7.95, and
exactly.
They're probably the most expensive part of your entire jewellery collection.
Yep.
£7.95. Enjoy it. Well done. I'll have to leave those there. Lots of multi-bids, and I still haven't seen 2. Rutland's in, Greater Manchester's in, Derbyshire's in. I'm struggling to see 2 people from the same location yet. Well done. Well done. Right. Next treat is a final pair. It's my final pair, I believe, of the day, isn't it? For these sterling silver earrings. This is the last pair. So once you've seen this, you've seen all of what we've got. Ah, here we go. Again, that diamond shape in your sterling silver. Now, you don't see the shepherd hook behind. It's just obviously the way it's been photographed was to show you exactly what you get, but when you look at them front on, you have white, you know what you're getting, you can see it, white brilliant topaz in there as well. They've been faceted, you're getting 95 sterling silver, you're getting a shape into a diamond shape. Multi-bids are coming through straight away. Did you get the previous pair? Did you miss out on these in a previous opportunity? Did you miss out on the previous ones earlier? Or maybe you were just waiting for this particular style. Maybe you've got them already and think, Ali, you know what, I need more of those, I really, really like them. You might want to put them with something special like diamonds. I mean, as I say, we've got these coming up. I think most people know these are coming up by now, but if you've just tuned in, I want you to know, what was that, Sonny? Less than 10 moments time, I'll be bringing you black diamonds. Maybe you would like to get some Beryl, my presenter's strand. I'm loving this today. I can't get over the clarity of them. It just shows you how sizable they are. Turquoise you might have already got already, chromed out upside, tourmaline, everything would go with these because they are precious metal, they are sterling silver, the most lustrous. Let's get that price on for you with the multi-bids coming through. Berlin and Essex multi-bids to £7.95 is all we're looking at. One post and packaging in any one day. It's not £1 or an extra £2 or a separate post and packaging for each opportunity. It's just one post and packaging in any one day. And that's just £7.95 for one opportunity if you want to get more than one. Post and packaging is £2.95 in the UK. If you want to join us anywhere else in the world, just speak to the contact centre or decide what you would like to use post and packaging wise, what currency you want to use, and then we'll work it out from there. But it's only one payment in any one day. Enjoy those for £7.95. You've got the pick of the sterling silver earrings. We've got a wee message in from Vicky in Lincolnshire. Hi, thank you for a great show this morning. Oh, gosh, you're more than welcome. Please can you show me the bust to your left? Oh, when will we be able to buy these, please? And thanks from Vicky. So my left is this way. So well done. You've done it telly-wise. You've done it right, because otherwise it would have been right. You were totally talking about
when Martha came down, because Kim has a really good eye for display, especially with one variety gemstone. That is magnificent. So well spotted. They're magnificent.
Another spot, I believe, from Jean in Flintshire. Hi, Ali and Linda. I've just tuned in and spotted the gorgeous bundle of unakite to your left. Have I missed it? No, we're going to be doing it in the final hour of the show.
So well spotted, and that's a necklace in the making, that display, isn't it?
Absolutely.
I'd like to make that necklace.
A lot of love.
Brilliant.
So coming up in the final hour, my final hour is GMT time, 12 o'clock. Would you like to see some Wall of Fames? Me too. Let's go. It's so uncanny, the first two Wall of Fames we got to show you just now. I wonder if you were making it in the same day at the same time. Maybe you even know each other. Have a look at this. This is number 169. Love how colourful this is. If I'm not mistaken, ribbon. This is an idea of ribbon knotting that Irene may have taught.
Yes, it's that box weave, yeah.
Wait you see this. And using the antique bronze wire, if I'm not mistaken. Have a look at this. This is from, oh, let me just open that a little bit so I can see the message. There we go. Hi GM team. This is my Wall of Fame entry for this week. It's made from emerald nugget, oh gosh, emerald nuggets with micro-faceted amethyst beads on an antique gold wire. I macrameed the fab rainbow ribbon, my first attempt at a tree of life. Recently had a birthday and my lovely husband gave me a gift voucher for GM. Wow. All the love above from GM. Love from Glenys. Oh, Glenys, I think that's just fabulous. And what a fab hobby.
Absolutely.
Now that is getting a gift that somebody would really, really appreciate and enjoy.
Yeah, absolutely.
169. I'm over the moon for you, and thank you for sending that in. I love that. So it's macrame you did there.
It really works well, doesn't it? With
gorgeous.
With the colours.
Really, really love that.
It just shows with the Tree of Life, there's so many different variants of it.
Oh, yeah.
It's just down to your own creativities, because we've got another one here. This is number 170, and it's from Chantal. Lovely name. Morning, Jewellery Maker. My cousin is getting married on the 30th. That's today. Hope you're having a fabulous day.
Oh my gosh, yes.
Oh, and I couldn't make the wedding, so I decided to make him and his wife to be a tree of life. Everything's from Jewellery Maker. I used turquoise prehnite, garnet and rose quartz chips for the tree. I stamped their names on the wedding date and the wedding date onto scale mail. I had great fun trying to get the date to hang right as I'd stamped it over 3 scales, laugh out loud, some rude words. And so I kept on undoing and doing it up, undoing and doing it up again, and then using the same jump rings later. I finally got it to work. Good luck to everybody on the draw, and that's Chantal in Suffolk. Wow, well I hope they're having a lovely day. It's a pity that you couldn't make it, but I hope you got to see your Wall of Fame today, Chantal. Your number 170.
You've just given me an idea, because one of my dearest friends, who used to be a producer here, is getting married next month. No, November's next month, October. So she only got engaged the other week, but they got a great deal on a wedding venue. I don't know whether something may be cancelled. And they're having it in like 2 months' time. Well, that's what she said.
Look out for a cancellation.
Yeah, well, that's what it's where they wanted to go. And they said, well, if you want to get married in 2 months, you can. And they were like, all right, let's go for it. So, yeah, so I might make something similar to that. It'd be a lovely idea, because she loves gemstone jewellery. She loves making
It's just got some nice thought behind it as well.
Yeah, send it. Well, it's that moment of that day. This is lovely. I've not seen this shape for a while. I think that's lush.
Your favourite.
Really, it is, isn't it? Hi all, this week's entry is a pair of earrings made with silver plated jump rings and rose quartz pear shaped drops, all from JM. Kim, and that's from Kim in Mistley. Ooh, that sounds
nice.
Lovely, isn't it? Mistley in Essex. I'm a big fan of these, and this is quite similar actually to the style of earrings you had in one of your previous kits and the chain. Yeah, that would look lovely. Great minds there, isn't it?
Very effective. And it almost just actually got the jump ring
through the gem.
That, yeah. Oh, well done.
It's fab. Well done, you. Number 173.
This is stunning. This is absolutely stunning.
You tell me this Earl was made, I will not. I don't think I believe you.
We'll find out. This is number 171. Oh, it's very short and sweet.
Oh.
And it's from...
Maybe I won't find out.
You won't find out, neither will I. Perhaps Margaret will let us know. It's from Margaret, who lives just up the road in Birmingham. And she said, this is made with 1 mil and 4 mil gold wire, green 8 mil shell pearls and spinel. Oh, the owl at the bottom is gold and just sets it all off. I had lots of fun making it, and thanks to Jewellery Maker for all the wonderful shows. And good luck to everybody on the draw. No, we didn't get to find out, but he did get a mention, and it's beautiful. Margaret, you're 171. Beautiful wire weaving, by the way, isn't it?
Really, lovely. I love the curl and swirl. Oh, and the final one for the moment. We'll still have another 5 to go. This is fab, isn't it?
Very nice.
I can imagine this being on one of the catwalk models. 172, maybe the Victoria's Secret models when they wear sort of shimmering gold pieces. This is lovely. Hello, I would like to submit my first ever entry to your Wall of Fame competition. Precious fish skeletons.
Ah, right. Yes, I can see that now.
Now that you've said it, maybe if I had it sideways.
Yeah. That's brilliant.
Absolutely, they are precious, aren't they? These earrings are made with aquamarine wheels, spessartine garnet rondelles and topaz drops.
Wow.
All from the exciting and the seriously addictive Jewellery Maker. I never thought I'd be able to afford the gems of such quality. Completely untreated. Thank you. And that's sincerely Angelina. Angelina, I'm over the moon for you. I think that's fab. I've not seen anything like that before.
Now I can see it now. I knew it reminded me of something. Yeah. I love that. Absolutely brilliant. That's your creativity has really led you to something wonderful there. Beautiful.
Great to see those all together, isn't it? Right, we have for you my very, very exciting presenter's pick. It is your Beryl. Cannot wait to bring this to you.
Beautiful.
Look at the pinks, look at the aquamarine, look at that clarity. And it's very rare that you get to see clarity with the Beryl family. You don't see it often at all. And then the moment is nearly here where we launch, could we say, the diamonds of the year? Rice shaped faceted diamonds. This is what it's all about. Whether you're deciding to go for it or you just want to see it, you cannot miss it. Don't let yourself miss out. It's coming up straight after a very, very short break. You could be one of the very few, I think there's only 56 of these, very few proud owners of a diamond. Not just one, could even be up to 9. We love it. Can't wait. In fact, you've been playing with it, haven't you? we have for you your wall of fame in about an hour's time. So have a look at how to enter here before we read the final 5. And the other side of this short break, it will be time for your diamonds.
The Jewellery Maker Wall of Fame is where you get to showcase your skills as a jewellery designer. Each week, one lucky entrant will win £100 credited to their account and the runner-up receives £50. If you want to enter your design, just send a photo to studio@jewellerymaker.com, or you can post your photos to Wall of Fame, The Genuine Gemstone Company, Unit 2D, Eagle Road, Moons Moat, Redditch, B98 9HF. Get making and good luck!
You can now watch clips from Jewellery Maker on our YouTube channel. Get interactive with Jewellery Maker.
If you have a question or query for Jewellery Maker, then you can contact our call centre on 0800 644 655 and press option 2. Or alternatively, you can email help@jewellerymaker.com. Come and join Jewellery Maker on Facebook and get involved with over 50,000 people who have liked us. You'll get up-to-date information about our channel from the latest images of designs by our fantastic guests, gossip on what is coming up in the shows and the newest information on our workshops. You can get in contact with jewellery makers all over the world and get some fantastic hints and tips. Simply search Jewellery Maker in the search box or go to facebook.com/JewelleryMaker UK and you're there. You don't even need to have a Facebook account. We can't wait to see you there. Jewellery Maker. Create, wear, share. Download the Jewellery Maker app today. You can watch our Jewellery Maker shows live. View all the details of the item that is currently on air, as well as browsing all the items from today's show. You can also minimize the video or switch to use as a companion app. Get the Jewellery Maker app today and boost your viewing experience.
We have been waiting, we've been waiting for 5 years for Jewellery Maker to do diamonds like this. But many of you have been watching these spinning around on the adverts for the past week, I believe. It's been at least a week you've seen these, maybe even more. Everybody knew they were coming up. One lady yesterday, a delightful lady, was saying to me in the workshop, there are rice diamonds coming up. And if you're new to Jewellery Maker, you might be thinking, what, they're made with rice? No, no, no. It's the shape that's a sort of Jewellery Maker term, not even maker term, just a jewellery term. The rice shape that you've got, now you will need to be quick here because I've already got the first 2 gone. Sorry, you're first in. Angela, congratulations. I can't believe it, but you own diamonds. 33 points per diamond. Wait till you see these earrings. Wait till you see what Linda's made. I have so many in baskets. The shape that you're seeing here, look at these. That's 2 black diamonds per ear. So these diamonds are over 60 points per ear. That's 66 points, over half a carat. That's a carat of diamond ears, a carat and a quarter. How many people have got a carat and quarter diamond earrings to wear? Isn't that just sheer luxury? You have here on this strand with 3 carats, it's looking approximately 9 diamonds on the strand. You can see the diamond facets. It's known as a brilliant shape facet when they have either triangular shapes or diamond shapes. And then a bangle, a diamond bang, as you do. I'm just going to get myself my diamond bangle, I think. There are 5 black diamonds on here. That's 33 points, a third of a carat times 5. You're looking and over a carat of diamonds in a bracelet. There's 3 carats of diamonds on this strand. And as I say, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Linda, I am so proud of you. You didn't keep any of them for yourself. There was 9 on there. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Have you got one? That one had 10 on it.
Yep. See, here it is.
Well, there you go. You could even get more. Linda, oh gosh, you could have got away with that.
That's the one I'm saving to go with those black cabs.
That sold out.
Yeah.
That you didn't get.
Yes.
But you might be able to get them off the desk.
Yes.
I'm going to tell anyone. These are being allocated as on a first come first served basis. Thank you so much for joining me. Now I had, was it 56 originally? And they're brand new today, absolutely. I have never before, hand on heart, at Jewellery Maker had the luxury, and never have I even seen anyone else present diamonds in a rice shape of a black diamond. You can see they are that big, you can count the facets on them. They're that sizable. You've got, look at that, you can count at least, what, 6 on the front of it. You haven't even begun really to give it the full quality and time to count them. For a bangle, oh my gosh, it totally fits.
Yeah, it needs a little bit of refining. I mean, that would be, I haven't got any, obviously we don't keep it in the studio, but I would use sterling silver wire and hammer it and probably texture it slightly. So that just needs refining, but that's all it needs.
Oh my gosh. So did you use 0.25 wire with these, or were you using head pins?
I used 0.25. The featherweight head pins go through. I used 0.25 because I was sort of rosary linking them. Obviously, I've rushed them a little bit. I would have liked to have had a lot more luxury of time, because that's what I'd commit to those.
Well, we only really last minute thought, you know what,
but I would keep the designs as simple, but I would just spend longer refining my techniques on them. That's all. But certainly make the same things.
Lots of you are on the lines already for these. Now, very few people in the world have black diamonds. Very few people in the world have an authenticity certificate to prove that they have black diamonds. And very few people have, oh my gosh, have black diamonds that they could say they've got over half a carat of diamonds in their ear.
They're so, I mean, on those topaz earring findings, which I begged Ali to, but then I stole them, so there you go. Only for studio use. But just look how sensuous that is sensuous. That's the first word, that's the first time I've used that word for jewellery, is sensuous, and that's exactly what they are, aren't they?
They are, and the fact that you used it when I'm wearing it makes me feel
exactly.
A message from Sue in London: to say those earrings look high end does not do them enough justice. The bangle too. Whoa, Linda, did you enjoy making them?
Do you know, the word enjoy doesn't cover it at all, and we need to invent a new word to work with things. And you'll only know it if you work with them. If you get to work with them, you'll find the word, if it exists, on how you feel when you're working with something like that.
They are that fabulous. You just need one, but you have 5. You get that luxury. A message from Mandy in Liverpool. Hiya, Mandy. OMG, oh my goodness, they are gorgeous, and that price. Oh, JM, you are all amazing. Got mine. They will go with my other black.
With my other black. Actually, just throw that in.
Should we get that price on? Many of you already got it. 20 already have been allocated and secured. Not to mention those of you who are thinking of calling. The code is BTSY24. You are getting 9 black diamonds. Well, we got 10 on this strand, so you might want to average the carat weight out. There's 3 carats here, so on the 9 that I had on my strand, that's 33 points per diamond. So I currently have over a carat, a carat and a half on my wrist right now. Carat and a half of diamonds. So many people dream to have that. The average engagement ring is 1/4 of a carat. One of these on its own is bigger than the average engagement ring solitaire carat weight of a diamond.
Yeah, I quite like how that's, I mean, that was just sort of a last minute thought, but I quite like that, how the gentleness of the sort of rosary chain then works with the firmness of a bangle.
I love it.
And I love that really kicking out there, sparkling in your ear.
Oh,
walk around like this, it's really good.
Oh, I might just have to keep them on.
You can tell there's something special from a mile away, can't you?
Aren't they just?
I mean, and that's in these lights. Yeah. What are they going to be like outside?
My gosh. And I nearly said fake light, but it is. It's artificial light. I have to say they are so big. So the first ones you used on the strands, were they the ones that are in the earrings?
Yeah. So I've worked. They're only marginally graduated, but if anything that's graduated, just if you're going to do earrings, it's probably a good idea to work from the 2 outsides.
They start at a 4 by 2.
Exactly. So that it's only marginally graduated at all.
Do we have strands that are graduated that start 3 by 1?
Yeah. And I think that's the beauty of having a rice shape. There has to be a lot of gemstone there to create a rice shape to start with.
Oh my gosh, imagine you could like have a ring.
Yeah, a ring as well. Actually, I suppose that should be the last one I've got here. Should be in a ring, shouldn't it? Yeah.
A message from Kimberly. Kate, sorry, I was reading the second name. Is it Gemstricity?
Gemstricity, I like that one.
I'm trying to read it. Forgive me if I haven't read it correctly.
No.
I'm reading it from a distance. I have to read it that way. What size wire on the black diamond bangle have you used, Linda? They are stunning. Oh, so you mean the wire part of the bangle?
That's a 1.5. Now that's aluminium. That's only because that's what I got in the studio.
Yeah.
But I would use, sterling silver. Now we do and have had over recent weeks the 1 mil.
Yes.
So it could be a good idea to perhaps take the 1 mil sterling silver wire or 0.8 and twist it. That would look beautiful because the twisting hardens the wire and it gives that glint on the twisting as well. So you could twist it if you want to use the point. Well, you've got to use sterling silver with them, haven't you?
Absolutely. Love, love, love. Gosh, you can see it from there. You don't even need to zoom in. More in baskets than I have stock, so I'm going to move on just for now. Might just keep the diamond bracelet on. And I'm going to bring you something that would be such a treat. Linda, can I just thank you so much for taking the time to... Well,
oh, you don't have to thank me. Give me that sort of a task any day, any week.
Pearls. Is this the ultimate strand of pearls? What do you look for in pearls? Do you know what something that puts the value up in a pearl is how perfectly round it is. With 10mm rounds, ZXGP07. How perfect are these? They are 10mm round. They're not between a sort of 8 to 9 or 9 to 10. They are all 10mm round, as in these are round pearls. They're not potato pearls, they are round pearls. Now, forgive me for doing this. I'm going to shade the earring and just show you the diamonds dropped from this.
Wow.
Hello, Elizabeth Hurley. What do you reckon? Fabulous or fabulous? Now, should I tell you that we have gorgeous kunzite coming up in a kit that would intersperse in with these perfectly, do you think, Linda, or perfectly?
Probably perfectly.
Probably perfectly. Still can't believe I've got diamonds on my wrist right now. I can't believe I'm taking this off, but I'm going to, because I think, again, with lots of you multi-bidding on this, imagine you had a droplet of a length of chain. Wow. So many options. Lots and lots of multi-bids, probably because it's so far and few between that you get to see pearls that are perfectly round. 10mm round. Now, the last time you saw something like this 10mm round, perfectly round, was March at the start. That's a long, long time to wait if you're wanting to make jewellery. April, May, June, July, August. That's 5 months. It's nearly September almost, isn't it? So can you afford to wait another 6 months for 10mm perfectly round pearls? That's a tough one, isn't it? Last time I got my pearls, I got 3 strands because I wanted to get some for myself and my mum and my brother's now wife, because I knew it was so far and few between that they came in. It was sort of champagne style. Mine weren't perfectly round, but they were as close as I thought I could get at the time. But since then, March has been the closest, and that was August last year. March has been the closest since we've had perfectly round 10mm round pearls that I've been able to offer to you with a big quantity. ZXGP07, many of you seem to be agreeing with me because you've already multi-bid on these for only £40, £39.95. When you get perfectly round pearls, price changes massively. Elsewhere. Absolutely does. I mean, you'll be able to, out of experience, Linda, you'll have seen pearls that are perfectly round be a totally different price to sort of a 9x10mm to a 10mm round pearl.
Yeah, I mean, it's just not really noticeable. And the only thing is that if you put that extra 1mm in to make them perfect rounds, the price then shoots through the roof. I mean, and we are talking like another 1000% on top.
So for us to have perfectly round at £40,
perfectly round at £40 is just a steal, to be honest.
Christmas steal.
Absolutely, totally. No, I mean, truthfully, I was only reading about pearls in the week, and I forget, it was a beautiful explanation of this lady's perception of pearls, but her point was there's pearls and there's pearls, and if you go to perfectly round pearls, then you're talking just like 1000% more cost-wise in a jeweller's shop, in a high-end boutique, in a shop like that big green shop in
because you can command that price, can't you?
Yeah, because it's perceived value.
Yeah,
totally.
And when it takes on average a year for 1mm to form in a pearl, it is special. When pearls naturally don't always form perfectly round, it is a treat of Mother Nature to get a perfectly round pearl. Bear in mind, it's whatever that is come into the oyster or the mollusk, however you wish to know it, that's crept in. That is what the pearl, or should I say the mollusk, protects itself from. So something perfectly round has gone into this, and the mollusk is trying to protect itself by creating a nacre that layers and layers and layers and layers, which is why you get all these fabulous different colours, because each layer of nacre possesses maybe some greens and some pinks and some lilacs and some blues and some yellows. So the orient is fabulous because it's layers and layers and layers of it, and it just so happened that these have all been created around something that's already perfectly round. It could be a grain of sand that's crept into the mollusk, that therefore the mollusk is trying to protect itself from it, and it might end up in a different shape, like a Baroque style shape. It doesn't necessarily mean it's going to be perfectly round. You need to have that amazing quality once in your life. And just to own one of these, if you wanted to have one on a charm, one in between some diamonds, this is the caliber of pearls that you could put with the diamond.
Oh, we definitely, just one diamond, asymmetric, one black diamond. There's even this little one I've got left here, right on the very, very end. If you just pop that in asymmetrically here, with those ginormous pearls, it would just be, whoa, you'd spot the diamond immediately. A, it's black, B, it's sparkly, B, it's, C, it's magnificent, D, I could go on all the way through to Z. But the pearls are the fantastic full-bodied backdrop for that tiny little black diamond. And you've got a diamond, 10mm pearl, cultured pearl necklace for, well, hardly anything in the scheme of things.
There's 43 pearls on there.
You just restranded, I mean, please restrand these pearls, preferably onto the right medium for pearls. These are perfect for knotting as well, and then thereby you'll save about 5, 6 or 7 pearls by knotting them.
Yes.
So you know you've got a nice complete choker necklace, and you've got your earrings and just one for a charm bracelet if you knot them. So please knot them, because perfectly round pearls are exactly what should be pearl knotted.
I agree. And if you think about it, many people, if you were to have it as 42, 43 odd charms, many people charge £45 for a charm these days. We're looking at 93 pence.
And the rest, Ali. I mean, I've got a faux pearl from that very famous Two Named.
Oh yeah.
Beginning with T. And I've just bought the one pearl. Yeah, that's the one. I've just got a one pearl on a little stainless steel charm carrier. It was £90. Yeah, honestly.
It's amazing what a name can do, isn't it?
Yeah.
I have something very special coming up. It's Linda's kit, and it has 5mm stardust ball, stardust spacers, but not yet. I'll show you a treat-in before that, and that treat-in before that is, where's it gone? Oh, my gift bags. You need that at Christmas time. Yesterday I had a wonderful treat This is not as big a quantity in stock. I'm just going to have to get them all out for you, forgive me. Is that black? Oh yeah. So we've got black for you. You want to put the pearl and diamond jewellery in a black bag. You want someone to put it in a black bag and give it to you. I love that, Kim. That's exactly what's going to happen. Oh, so you're getting the 4 different colours. One's a sort of strong cerise purple, and the other is giving you a lovely, soft, sort of kunzite glow in a lilac. Oh, love, love, oops, love these. It's a little bit static, this one. Right, so I've got the yellows for you. I've got pinks. I'm a magician, I didn't know it. How cool is that? Watch out, Dynamo. I've got the hot cerise purpley pinks, and then I've got the black, if I can get a hold of the black. So, these are quite similar. So you're getting different sizes. There's the 5 different sizes that you get, and you get 25 in each colour. They're called in their Jewellery Maker way black, orange, purple, and tulip. So with that many, 100 gift bags, wonderful for gifts. And as I was saying the other day, when I worked in a department store in my summer holidays and Christmas holidays, I was quite often asked what stand, because there was different stands in that particular department store, did gift wrapping. And then they would buy their perfume from that particular stand because they were gift wrapped. Not because they liked the smell of it, because they did the gift wrapping. How uncanny is that?
Yeah, I think
that's a selling. That for many people is the selling point, and it's a shame because I really enjoy wrapping presents. I think it's really good fun. But I remember I spent an entire Christmas holiday in the back stockroom wrapping because I was the best wrapper at the shop.
Yeah,
so
well,
I ended up wrapping everybody's gift
there
wrap.
are, particularly in America, in New York and that, a lot of the big stores actually have a wrapping department, but you pay. You don't get it free, you actually pay to get it wrapped. And again, a lot of people don't like wrapping, or like me, I can't do it. I'm absolutely hopeless at it. I mean,
It depends on the shape of it.
well, you
If it's
wouldn't
a
think you were
box,
getting the
it's
most
easy.
divine pair of black diamond earrings off me if you saw my wrapping. But you definitely wouldn't, but you would if it was wrapped in something that's exquisite, really. It's just that finishing touch. And again, it's a mind thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, do you fancy making some cufflinks for the gents? Because for me, the way I see it, 2 colours for the gents and 2 colours for the ladies. I quite like gold and I like black as well, but if I had to separate if I was doing half and half to offer gift bags for both sexes, I would probably do a little bit of both.
Yeah, but those, what's just sprung to mind with that size, it's perfect. If you make a pair of earrings or a ring or the cufflinks and pop them inside your handmade crackers in the little bag, because that little bag is just the right size for that.
Absolutely perfect.
Yeah.
And what a special gift. Give the gift of a gift bag. Now, if we could get these gift bags for under £1 each, that would be awesome, right? You've got hundreds, that would be under £100. If we could get them for like £90, that would be fab.
Wow.
£14.95, which works out about 14 pence per bag.
Goodness.
So if you wanted to offer gift wrapping as a service, you could do it for, I don't know, and even if you did an extra 50p, you would make profit on every single bag.
Absolutely. I mean, how much does the
bigger ones
average
you could change.
supermarket charge for a bag now? I know
5p.
it's all the right thing to do. I agree.
Yeah.
No, don't get me wrong. I absolutely agree with it. But 5p, 10p for the thicker ones.
Yeah, and 23p if you're in a particular shop that doesn't do bags. You have to get those big ones.
Yes. Yes. Yeah.
I like the shop. Don't get me wrong, but I always forget the bags.
Yeah.
Always
I'm
forget
terrible
them.
with it.
I end up having a boot full of just shopping with not in any bags because I take it out in the trolley and then get the bag when I get to the house because I keep forgetting. Love these so much, says Nuno out in Greater London. I just think they're awesome. At $14.95, I'm thinking weddings, I'm thinking giving gifts, Halloween, perfect colours. If people come trick or treating, you could be the coolest person in the street. Your neighbours won't love you, but the kids will love you.
Yes, yeah, little little bags for party bags, little sweet bags, little not grand almonds,
Toffee
sugared
apples
little almonds at weddings and things like that, you know, favours and that.
Or you can make your jewellery for the wedding favours and put them in there, whatever you want. There's plenty of sizes. Just what I need for market stall.
Yeah.
Great value from today.
Yeah, it really does give an extra service if you don't even have to say anything about it, but you can just have the purchase made and then pop them into one of those bags. That's what people remember, and normally that's what brings people back.
Yeah, because you don't have to charge for the bags. You can just incorporate that into your price.
Yeah, into your price.
And they'll think, oh gosh, I've got a lovely bag, which they have.
Yeah.
And you've incorporated it within your price.
It's just down to marketing, that is, isn't it? And it works.
I think it's lovely. I'm sorry, but when somebody gives you something, if you get to open it, there's nothing worse than having something at the bottom of a bag, like a big plastic poly bag. If it's something special, you treat it special, but you don't have to spend a fortune to make it special. Love, love, love all of those. Right, Zari thread and gemstones. These ones here. Oh, I love this pink. I'm sorry, you get more than just pink. It's pretty much, it's like the flame. This is like a burning Christmas fire. I've still got diamonds on my wrist. This is unreal. I'm going to take that one away for now. For me, this looks like a Christmas fire. If you were lucky enough to have, this is really sad. I'm going to tell you what I did last night. I sat and looked on estate agents for mansions and castles and just looked at all the pictures of all the mansions and castles that were for sale. Do you do that as well? Oh my gosh, I thought it was just me. I thought it was really sad. I was looking at this 40-bed Victorian mansion in Rochester in Scotland. There's
nothing wrong with dreaming, Ali.
I've always said to my dad, Mum and Dad, I'm buying a castle.
Yeah, well, there's nothing wrong with aspiration. You aspire to it.
Yeah. And one of them was my perfect one because it had stables. I don't have a horse. I've never had a horse, but I always want one. A horse riding the table.
You want the whole
but the reason I tell you that is because I was falling in love with the ones that had these amazing fireplaces, and all I kept thinking in my head, I think it's because I knew I had a Christmas show today, was imagine burning fires and like all the stockings hanging up. And this is the colours for me. Like some of them had copper sort of fireplaces and these bubbling rich oranges, and I just love it. And this makes me think of a princess. It's just princess pink for me. I was hanging out with my friend's little girl Poppy yesterday. She's absolutely gorgeous, and I got her a wee pink tutu, that colour. How cute is that?
Gorgeous. It's really, really nice, that one. It's more of a dusky pink.
Yes.
With all those gorgeous translucent iridescent colours on top of it.
Yeah, it really, really is. And I love the lemons. I love it all. And just yesterday I was saying to yourself, Linda, I was out in Stratford-upon-Avon and it was mobbed. There were so many people. And there was one person, I noticed, a gentleman walking past, and I think I only noticed it because he was pushing a pram. And I noticed his wrist, and he had a gold bangle on, and I don't know whether it was fireable or not, but it was a bright orange ribbon. Remember that Madonna started wearing sort of a red ribbon to symbolise whichever religion it was she was following at the time. And it was like this. It was really, really thin, just one or two of these wrapped around his wrist, with what I thought to either be bright, vibrant carnelian or bright, vibrant fire opal. And it looked amazing. It was really, really lovely. And I've never seen sort of a gent wearing coloured gems before. And I thought it was fantastic. I think this is absolutely for us ladies, but I think try and make some gents jewellery with this, and I think it will go down a storm. Fiery oranges, and yeah, it looked amazing. I stopped myself from just sort of introducing myself and asking him what he was wearing, because I just was in awe. It looked amazing. So for 250 carats of burnt orange agate, for 250 carats of red agate nuggets, and then you're getting 300 carats of more agate nuggets, pink agate, red agate nuggets, 375 metres of thread, pink, orange and daffodil. What do you reckon price point wise? We should be only looking at £16.80, but today £11.95, £5 off. In many places that's a coffee.
Absolutely.
Some places that's one of those magazines. I can't believe the prices in magazines these days. £4.95 I saw one the other day.
No, easily.
£9.95, that's 2 magazines. And surely for the gemstones alone. Isn't the threading pack £6.95 normally? £3 for all the gemstones. That's 3 strands. One's a double strand. Oh my goodness, I've got less than 100 left. Now again, these could be summer. They don't have to be Christmas colours. I think they're Christmassy. It's a Christmas sunrise. I think that pink is perfect for all the princesses. I count myself as a princess. Absolutely. I want to be a princess. Most people call me a monkey, but I think princess is a lot more accurate. I just think you need these. I think that is an extra, that one. I love the pink and the lemon together as well. Or daffodil, should I say. Love, love, love. For £10, I think it's a fair amount, especially since it doesn't change your post and packaging. You can just add on to the same one. Love, love, love. Love it. Where did I put my wee tea bar and box down here? There we go. Right. What do you fancy now? Of course it's a kit time. You can spy it already. Is it the pearls you were looking at? Let me turn it around so you can see it while I pop this down. With the kunzite. Did I just do? I totally just put that there. Oh, I've been trying to keep myself contained today. Linda, would you be okay if I added that in as an option?
Without a doubt.
Yeah.
Perfect. Absolutely perfect.
If Kimbo hadn't already snaffled it, would you have put it in there?
Yeah, I would. Yeah, without a doubt.
This is beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Wouldn't it be lovely if you got a kunzite for Christmas? Wouldn't that be a dream? I remember working on a sister channel, so many people would say to me, all I want for Christmas is a kunzite. How about I give you a whole strand of kunzite? Kunzite in the strongest, most sizable colour. They are coming in at huge 12mm round kunzites. Now this strand on its own, my memory is correct, is $54.95 on its own normally. If you've ever seen it, you have been in luck. It's something that's been saved for Linda's kit purely because, oh gosh, I think you'd struggle to get one kunzite piece of jewellery for £50 anywhere, even at our sister channel. With the discounts that we do, kunzite is an exceptionally popular gemstone. It's a gemstone that was found by George Frederick Kunz, who at the time was the head gemologist of Tiffany's & Co. Tiffany's & Co. were the first people in the world to present this gemstone. They presented it to the world, and they did it in such fabulous fashion that every jewellers wanted to have it. For many years, it was only it was only Tiffany's & Co. that would have this gemstone. Have you heard of Tiffany's & Co.? World-renowned jewellers. Many people know it by a sort of blue and white in their sort of packaging. Lovely, lovely pieces of jewellery. But again, you will find very, very considered price points there too. And to think this gemstone was launched there, it's going to have to be a very special. It didn't start off as a high street stone. No, no, no. It started off with some of the biggest and the best jewellers, and of course it's going to be starting off at Tiffany's & Co. when George Frederick Kunz is the head gemologist of that place. It's an amazing gemstone, American gemstone, many people know it as, but you can get it from many locations. It is one of the most phosphorescent gemstones out there. The phosphorescence within this gemstone allows it to glow. Oh my goodness, I don't know if you can see it on the screen, but when you get this home, have a minute with just the kunzite. Can you see the phosphorescence coming from them, the natural glow? And it's probably easier to see it in this size than any other sizes we've offered, because anything smaller than this, you'll have it in there, absolutely, but this really is probably the best way to see it firsthand, see it at the finest and the most sizable we've got to offer. Now, I've been very fortunate, as many of you will know. I launched our kunzite along with Adina on our sister channel on Gems TV. And it was our #1 selling gemstone for many, many years. And in fact, I haven't presented on our sister channel for about 6 months now, maybe even longer. But if you bear that in mind, it could quite possibly still be the #1 gem. It's the stone that whenever your producer was looking for something or talking to management and say, is there anything special you'd like in the show? Every presenter, every producer would say, is there any kunzite? Have you got any kunzite? Kunzite? Anyone got any kunzite? No, no kunzite. Kunzite was it's going to be, I probably shouldn't tell you this, but it was a sure seller. It was the one that you knew without a shadow of a doubt. If you put it on your show, it would be allocated. You wouldn't have to explain anything about it. Everybody knew on our sister channel what it was. Everybody wanted it, and it would always be a sellout. There was never any question of it, and that's one of the main reasons that producers wanted it, because of course that's their job, to make sure they allocate what you want. But for me as a presenter, it's being able to bring you something that is so rare, is so special, and is so collectible. And then I add in, now I haven't seen these before, donuts of faceted, donuts of round spacers, which are just stunning. They're coming in, and if my memory serves me correctly, 5 mil? Yeah, 5 mil outside diameter. You get 30 of them. Stardust spacers. This is a dream. They're sterling silver, as are these sterling silver sparklers. Let me try and get those in. Oh my word. So you're getting faceted beads that are 4 mil, as well as the stardust rondelles, which are coming in. Oh, they're everywhere. Stardust rondelles, which are coming in at 5 mil outside diameter. I'm in love. Baby pink pearls in 3 different shapes and sizes. Gosh, I've not seen pearls like this before. Where did you find these? Now they're all called Baroque, but they are the longest Baroque I've ever seen. And then you finished it off with sterling silver wire, 1 meter in 0.8 mil gauge. For everything you're seeing here, knowing that these kunzites are £54.95 normally on their own at 12 mil, the whole kit in itself should be £93. So that means you're getting 30 of your stardust spacers, 30 of your beads, your sterling silver beads, a meter of sterling silver wire, and 3 strands of pearls for about £40. £35 you're looking at, ish. But what can we do? As it is a boutique, it is something very special, and it does look a lot like Christmas. Are you ready to own genuine? I love these spacers. I love the gold and the kunzite. You need to get this if you've got budget set aside. OIGC 53. Hold on. So you've got for yourself, is that £15 for 3 strands of pearls, 60 sterling silver spacers or rondelles combined, and a meter of sterling silver wire. Many people would just pay £15 for those faceted 30 rondelles, for either the stardust or the faceted beads, easily. There's 30 of them. It's not as if there's only 10. 30, and the wire. And I have to say, I haven't seen any of this length before. These pearls are gorgeous, especially this strand here. Look at those. Oh my gosh. Now the amount of people that have multi-bid on this one, whether it's because you're after the kunzite, whether it's because you want the kunzite and the rest, the stardust space, I mean, Linda, you really know how to save and find the treats, don't you?
I think regular viewers will know that, you know, a lot of the boutique kits I bring onto air are a considered purchase, and I know they are.
Yeah.
But they have, the value is initially it's perceived, and then, like you've just explained it there, that the kunzite is $54.95 to start with, but it's massive value, and I know it's a considered purchase to start with.
But it's not considered for what you're actually getting.
Exactly, that's what I'm trying to explain, is the fact that you have got enormous value for money. If it's within your budget, you have got enormous value for money.
And I think for anyone, if you'd budgeted for kunzite, you would have set aside at least £100 to get yourself a good kunzite piece of jewellery. On our sister channel, the average first purchase is £100. That's what most people spend when they first join us on a piece of jewellery, and they don't expect to get kunzite with that first purchase. To offer a kunzite, let's put it this way, I have one kunzite piece of jewellery, and mine cost me, I think it was £50? sterling silver, and it's one kunzite. That's not even the carat weight of one of those alone.
Exactly.
And I'm over the moon with it, don't get me wrong.
Absolutely.
But if you were to buy a kunzite, just one, anywhere else, for example, the Sarah Bennett collection has lots of kunzite similar to this in the look. You were looking at and they're plated with copper based and rose gold plated. They tend to be around, I wish I could own this as well. They tend to be around your 40 to 50 pounds mark, and they don't go below that. That's right. A set price point, and obviously it's got Sarah's expertise in design. She's the head of design at the company, but to get a strand with that many,
it's almost like wearing a gemstone made from pink cashmere for me. If you've got a little pink cashmere twin set, or a little, and a little tailored black skirt or something like that, this is just restrand it, or because it's such a valuable rare gemstone, you can knot kunzite. Knot them, and then it'll again save you X amount for whatever. I mean, they've gone a long way with the silver wire. You can see I've made a lot of jewellery, so they've gone a long way as well with all the sterling silver that's in here as well. But if you just want, I mean, it would just be stunning, that kunzite necklace when you just want to wear it with a.
There's approximately 37 kunzites on here.
It just looks like cashmere in a gemstone, doesn't it? It's just got that look of.
I love. I can look at kunzite all day. I was at
phenomenal.
What's his name? Ed Sheeran concert, and everybody got their lighters to wave along while he was singing, in the lights and the phones, and I stopped to look at my kunzite ring because it started glowing.
It does glow, exactly. It absolutely does, but you've got to get it in that environment, haven't you?
Get it home. You're very kindly going to show us a little bit of a demonstration.
Yes, I thought I've done a bangle earlier with the diamond, so it's exactly that same technique. No, I'm not going to do that now. I was going to do that, but that same technique is that bangle there that the camera just came on, where the two kunzites and the little sterling silver spacer rondelles are just threaded onto the silver wire. It will come on in a moment. Or you're going to bring it over here, that bracelet, and I can just point that out. This one here, I love this bangle, and as I said, we had a text message again about the bangle, exactly the same thing. This is hammered like I would have done with the diamonds, and then this is just on the sterling silver wire here with a couple of wrap loops either end attached to the bangle, and then just a little drop here, which is like a little charm drop. Really, really pretty. That was the demo I was going to do, but obviously I did that with the diamonds. So could you just pass those earrings there? Absolutely. So I thought I might use the silver wire. This is just some chain. This is some of this Rolo chain I had at home, but you can use any chain. I'm going to use a slightly different one here. But you can see that this little drop hanging here is sterling silver. You can just see the sparkle on it, see the quality of it, and that's exactly what you get with sterling silver.
You don't need a lot, do you?
No, you don't need a lot. Absolutely. And again, the best thing that you can do is anything that's got a precious metal, whether it's a plating or whether it's through and through, is definitely warm it through in your hands first to make it more malleable,
right?
And sort of just compromises the particles inside, the warmth from your hands, and it just smooths it out and it makes that sparkle more evident. And then I'm working, because I don't really want to waste anything if I can help it. I'm going to work off of the reel. Now, I've got a marker pen here because I forgot to bring my ring mandrel. I always use my stainless steel ring mandrel at home. It's just literally, it's a former. So just pop the wire around, let it overlap a tiny little bit. Excuse for the showing this marker pen. It's not the greatest thing, but I'm just using it as a former. Just let it overlap a little, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to kick each side back. Now I don't want to waste any of this precious metal, so I'm going to cut it probably about from where they cross. I'm going to cut it about probably a centimetre, just under, okay?
Yeah.
Obviously now I've got a gap there, which is exactly what I wanted.
Mind the gap.
And then taking your round nose pliers, just again very much using finger and thumb as your tension booster, push back away from you, so you've got like a horseshoe shape now appearing, doing exactly the same on the other side. Okay, now a horseshoe shape, literally by by being this type of shape, if you just then push it together, okay, it makes, now this one here is a complete round, because what I did, I crossed it over, but I cut this a little bit short. I used my ring mandrel, I used a bigger gradient, a bigger size on it. But this is going to make a very similar pair, and it's exactly the same technique. But if you make that bigger round, when you push these together, you cross them over, okay? So you literally, sorry, it's in such a tight space, but you cross them over. Then pop that shape back into the ring mandrel to round it up again. But what I'll do is a variation on a theme. So now I've got like a teardrop look. And then it's simply a matter of, whoops, taking, again, if you're lucky enough to have some sterling silver findings, use those every time. When you're working with your precious metals, but I haven't got any here. So I'm just going to open a plated one. By the nature of it being plated, these are slightly thicker. Yeah. But your sterling silver ones are a lot finer, but equally as strong, well, stronger, to be truthful. Pop it through the little kickback, that little sort of coil that you've made, and then close it back up again, and then pop the other one back on. Now at this point, I've closed it, it's not very well closed, but I've closed it just to make sure that they're hanging symmetrically, okay, before I'm popping on the chain. Once I know that they're hanging symmetrically, then I know that my chain dropped, because I particularly wanted these to have symmetry. Yeah, to have symmetry, to have not sort of a longer one in the centre and then graduating up, or vice versa. And then reopen your jump ring, and then just threading on, I think I've popped on 3 on each side. You will get a slight graduated look, simply because you're threading onto a round. When you thread into a circle, literally the nature of that circle going up will cause whatever you're dangling from it, the more you do, it's obviously going to follow the height. So you will get a very slight graduation, but it's a nice natural graduation. And then if you do exactly the same on the other side onto this one, and then you could, if you wanted to, put the little sort of glitter balls on the end using the wire again. Oh, yeah. Or as I've done over on this one, I popped on another, and because it's
sorry, forgive me.
You're fine. Because this is where gravity comes into force, don't worry about having a fixing on this here. Don't worry about, you can see on it there, don't worry about having a fixing there other than the jump ring, because gravity will bring that jump ring into its central position. Then you close up your jump ring, and then using your sterling silver wire again, because these little gorgeous little disco balls have very large holes in them, you can then make, now you can, I get very stingy with sterling silver, and a wrapped loop takes up more wire, okay, but because it's sterling silver, it's incredibly strong. And if you've done a lot of this sort of work hardening with your hands, then you will have warmed it up and you will have work hardened that, even just using your hands, as I said before. So I'm just going to do, no, just a normal loop, because you don't have to waste it then on the wrap loop. So you just push away at a right angle, and then using your round nose pliers, kick that back. And it's just such a pleasure to work with sterling silver, because virtually every time you get your nice loop.
Such a luxury, isn't it?
Yeah, so the next thing to do is to thread on your little bead. You could put your rondelle on if you wanted to. And then again, working in these close spaces, but being very precious with your sterling silver wire, get as close as you can to that little glitter ball and push it away. So you've compromised the wire. Push the rest of the way with your finger. Chop off at about 1 centimetre. For goodness sake, keep an eye on that wire. And then again, exactly the same thing. Kick this back. I'm doing this quite quick. You make your simple loops a little bit more slowly than me, so that's quite a good one. But the slower you do it, the better the form. And then taking the jump ring, attach the jump ring onto that simple loop that you've just made, and close it back up again. And then we'll open one of the earring findings. With shepherd hook earring findings, 9 times out of 10 the opening is on the inside. Okay, so just kick that back through about 40 degrees, and then pop on the little glitter ball, and then close back up again. And then if you'd have put the other chain on at the end as well, let me move my hand out of the way. If you'd have put the chain on the other side, you'd have got that sort of multi-drop there, which then comes together and gives quite a nice sort of chunky yet sort of waterfall-y look.
I love it. I had to get them on.
Yeah, I mean, they're quite fluid. I quite like that look, but you know, you've got a lot of the little glitter balls, you've got a lot of the rondelles as well. You could easily add those around the sterling silver loop and they would look divine, or pop them on the end of the chain.
Ooh, yeah. And then you've got the spacers as well, so you can do whatever you fancy, really. You might want to take Linda's idea and then extend that or add to it and add matching necklaces. There's plenty for you to do with that. A lovely message from Joanna in there as well, from Wrexham. Hiya! You've said, ooh, feeling very naughty. I treated myself to this gorgeous kit. I'll get a few Christmas presents made out of it too.
You will?
It's beautiful. Thank
You will, and actually, thank you very much for that, Joanna. But exactly, when you actually add up what you spend and then you add up the cost to yourself of each thing, you're going to give somebody something absolutely divine, something very high-end and expensive, but for not a big outlay.
Yeah. Linda, thank you so much. Enjoy it. If you manage to get a kit, a big congratulations, not only from myself but from Linda and all the team. Well done, and thoroughly enjoy it when you get into it in a couple of days' time. We're going to have a look at your wall of fame. Let's see what you've been up to. You have been busy, goodness me. This is number 176. This must have taken hours of work, surely. Wait till you see these. Oh, and a lovely message. This is from Joe. Joe has messaged in to say, hi all, thank you to all of you for providing very special gemstones and other bits with all of the techniques that your fabulous designers demonstrate. Please find attached my entry to the Wall of Fame. The headless and peacock pearl set is what I made. I think it's my headdress. Peacock pearl set is what I made as a thank you for my bridesmaids for my wedding in April. Oh, congratulations! The peacock pearls and spacers with findings are from JM. The headdress is made from crystal bicones from my stash on the headband with wire, both from JM. The cuff is made with mookaite cabochon and with mookaite rounds and smoky quartz faceted rondelles with seed beads from my stash on beading foundation from JM. This is the first time I have tried to do a cabochon in this way, and I still have a little bit to do to finish it off, but I thought I'd just attach it to soutache will be my next attempt.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. A soutache show coming up in the next couple of weeks as well. Good luck to all. I really hope my entry wins, as my husband is off work because of his disability and he is seeing how much I've been spending. But on this plus side, he has been treating me to our favourite gemstone, chrome diopside and tanzanite. Wow. So it's not too bad. All the best and thanks for everything. And that's from Joe. Joe, thank you and best wishes to your husband. And I hope he doesn't see how much you've been. No, I'm really pleased. Yeah. I'm sure he'll see what you make with it, and if he's seen this, he'll be over the moon with what you've been
do
spending.
finish this off because it's so beautifully constructed.
That's the first thing you noticed, wasn't it?
Yeah, beautiful.
176, Joe, well done to you. Lovely choice. And we've got chrome diopside coming up later, actually.
I'm wondering whether this is actually. This is a beautiful tree of life here. This is number 174, and it's from another Linda. And Linda says, hi all at Jewellery Maker. This is my first attempt at the tree of life after watching Wirework DVD with Laura Binding. I thought I'd have a go. I'm so pleased with it. I gave it to my daughter for her birthday. Then the plan is to make a few more with different coloured stones and wire. Hoping for a win and good luck to all, and that's love from Linda. Linda, that looks like, actually does look like chrome diopside there, doesn't it, with that glow?
Love
174, it's beautiful.
Well done you. First attempt.
Make a Christmas tree of life.
What an idea. Add in some little berries.
Yeah.
178, I'm going to have to unfortunately just do names and numbers for the next couple just to make sure we get them in. So have a look at this one. Oh, I've not even got a message. Well, that was quick. I'm not entirely sure who it's from. Let me just see if the message is on. Right, what I'll do, Linda, if you want to read the next one, I'll just flip this round because the message has just got hidden.
Gorgeous chain, a beautiful chainmail here. This is number 175 and it's from Colette in gorgeous County Cork. And this is Lapis Lazuli and silver jump rings, all from Jewellery Maker, which Colette learned from watching Fleur. Absolutely beautiful, well done
Well
Gorgeous,
done.
lovely. 175.
This is Chloe and Darby. You're 178, and I put the number right in the middle of it. There we go. 178, and I've got 177. Very, very quickly.
Beautiful.
It's from, I think, Sally in Yorkshire. Is it Sally in Yorkshire? You're 177. Gorgeous with the abalone. We've got Beryl coming up as my presenter's pick. It's amazing. I cannot wait to bring this to you. And unfortunately, if you're watching on Freeview, we will be losing you now. But you can still watch us on the web. It just means we won't be on the channel for the next moment. But join us on the web on JewelleryMaker.com. And don't forget, the Una Kite is coming up. If there's anything else you haven't seen yet, of course, Linda's challenge. It'll all be on the other side. So watch on Jewellery Maker or on Sky. We'll see you in a sec.
Owning a strand of genuine gemstones is always exciting, but being able to use it in your handcrafted jewellery, then passing it on to its new owner with proof of its authenticity is even more incredible. Why not add one of our printed authenticity cards to your order for just 50p and share that same feeling with your customers? You can also access online authenticity certificates for items you have previously ordered by looking at your order history on your account details. The certificate gives you valuable information about your purchase and is your guarantee of quality and peace of mind from the Genuine Gemstone Company.
When shopping with Jewellery Maker, you can add as many items to your order in one day and only pay one postage and packaging charge. We have two delivery options. Standard delivery at just £2.95 and you'll receive your parcel within 4 to 6 days. Or opt for our premium delivery at just £4.95 and you'll receive your parcel within 3 to 4 days. Happy shopping with Jewellery Maker.
We really appreciate your support here at Jewellery Maker, so we'd like to give you something back every time you refer a friend to us. Once your friend's order is delivered, you'll both be rewarded with a free £10 credit to each of your accounts. Simply log onto your account or ask our call centre team to find your Refer a Friend code, give it to your friend and have them type it into the refer box when they sign up online. Alternatively, give the code to our friendly call centre team and they'll do the rest. So come and bring your friends into the fabulous world of jewellery making. Jewellery Maker, share your passion.
Oh my goodness, VCSY17. There is a beauty of a Beryl strand coming your way. This gemstone, many of you may have heard of the main gem in the Beryl family traditionally, which originally was the aquamarine. It was the first gemstone known as the engagement gemstone. Many people to this day still have and are still getting engaged with an aquamarine. Then there's a gemstone of the emerald, which I'm sure many of you will know. It's in the top 5, and in fact the top 4 when we talk about genuine gems. You've got rubies, emeralds, sapphires and diamonds. Emeralds are just magnificent, but something a lot of people feel with an emerald is that you don't really get clarity. You have jardins within an emerald and inclusions you might look on it, and many of the Beryl family, most of the Beryl family that you'll have seen before, is very much opaque. You don't really have a transparency or a translucency with them. What you have with this is another level of beryl. This is getting into the beryl that you would have in your one-of-a-kind pieces of jewellery. And today, you might be thinking, Ali, you've said that in quite a few treats today. Do you normally say that? No. On a Sunday, we have a lot of collector's opportunities, and most definitely, without a shadow of a doubt, I picked this one for that reason. It is a Sunday strand, as many of us in this company would say. We'd look at something like this, just as we would look at those diamonds that we've just had, or those perfectly 10mm round pearls, or the tourmaline, for example, or the chrome dioxide that's coming up, or the turquoise that we've just had. These are Sunday strands, luxury strands, like the kunzite we've just had in Linda's most beautiful kit. They are something extra special. First one's already gone. Well done to you in Hampshire, Cheshire, showing interest. Lovely to see lots and lots of you on the web already. You are getting true quality of colour. You have so much lustre in these, as well as a chance for brilliance, which is so far and few between in a Beryl. You have blues, you have pinks. There's your morganites in there without a shadow of a doubt. So striking. Aquamarines in there. Golden Beryl coming through. And the whites, or the clear that you're seeing, is Goshenite. It's such a beautiful quality of Beryl. Do you love that? Me too. I'm 100% with you there. You have Goshenite, which is so difficult to see, the clear variety of your Beryl family. It's a lovely, lovely treat, but it is something for those collectors out there. If you want to get that special piece of jewellery, maybe you want to give, I remember somebody said they gave something to a goddaughter, and they made a bracelet that they wanted to add charms to each year of their life to give them something special. This for me is a special gemstone strand. These I would use just one at a time and give them as special charms, special gifts. The Beryl family isn't a particular birthstone as a whole, but aquamarine, you know, maybe as March's birthstone. Emerald, you know, maybe as May's birthstone. Morganite isn't a particular birthstone, it's just a beauty of a gem. And if you could put morganite with kunzite, oh my word, that is pure luxury. So the colour that you're seeing, the lovely pastel shades that you've got, pastel but not too shy and retiring. They're pastel but bold with those pastel colours. They graduate from 5mm, they go all the way up to 6mm, and they're yours on a 18cm strand. You can see the colour, I mean, against a white background, for a pastel gem to stand up and look that strong, it shows you the quality of what you're seeing and what's on offer. For one morganite, what would you expect to pay? Have you seen morganite before? Is it a new gem to you? Is it something you've fallen in love with, or something that you've not yet had the pleasure of being introduced to? Oh, it's that clarity, isn't it, Linda?
Right, it's amazing, isn't it? It's just so crystal ball-like looking. With the kunzite in the last kit, it would work brilliantly with it, because you know how sort of cashmere opaque the kunzite is, and then to put those with it, so you've got the clarity, but you've still got all those colours that go with those dusky blues, dusky pinks.
Yeah.
Would be absolutely magnificent. I tend to probably want to separate sort of the Goshenites, the Heliodors, the golden barrels, yeah, the aquamarines and the morganites, and perhaps do a bracelet with, say, 3 blues, 3 pinks, 3 of the yellows and 3 of the whites.
God.
And let that be very much centre stage, but equally just mixing them randomly like that.
See, I'm thinking of your first 2 kits, or sorry, first kit and the second kit. First kit with all the blues.
Yeah, definitely. Oh, absolutely, with the blue pearls. Wow, yes, and with the labradorite as well.
So if you've already got Linda's kit from earlier, you might be thinking, oh gosh, that would make it go even further. Lots of people have already got this. There's a very limited amount of these. Not so limited that you can't get them, but limited in that you wouldn't want to take too long with them. Put them with something like a pearl. Look at that colour pop. On the phone lines on the web, what do you think we can do for you for 53 carats, not points, carats of Beryl? Whoa. We're looking at just $69.95, knowing you'd be struggling to get aquamarines and morganites in a necklace, like anything like this, for what, £100, £150, and that's even our sister channel. And our sister channel is renowned for having prices on average, what, between 75 and 85% lower than the high street. And you're getting these with Len and Leslie and Rachel and Surrey and Glamorgan and Essex and West Sussex and Hampshire and Cheshire. You've got yours. Many of you have got it in your basket as well to add to that at $69.95 for the quality of Beryl you're seeing there. We do have different price points in Beryl, absolutely. You can get yourself Beryl for less than that, of course you can. But it just depends what you want to make and what calibre of Beryl. These are the high end, these are the top calibre that we've got to offer. But if you'd rather a more nugget style strand, we've got those too. We've got different prices, something for everybody. But if you were, for example, someone to get something like a Tanzanite and wanted to put it with that beautiful pastel, there's so many options for you. But if you've just got that, I'm over the moon for you. Really, really am. Well done indeed. Well done. Right. We had a message on our wall of fame to say that your favourite gemstone with your husband was this. Let me show you. the beauty of a totally natural diopside. This is a Russian diopside for us, and that just simply means it's come from Russia.
Look at that glow.
Isn't it striking? Isn't it a gem you're just intrigued by completely, whether you're into green gems or not?
Crikey, I don't think I've ever seen any quite that uniformly green before.
They are so sizable.
And it's the polishing on them that's striking, isn't it?
Almost definitely.
Wow.
Now I apologise, I'm going to put a light behind it just now, just because I don't think you're seeing the true beauty, just because of the studio lighting. But if you don't like bright lights, maybe look away just now. If I turn this on, can you see the glow that it has to offer?
Oof. Deep emerald green that you get, I should say creme dioxide green because it's so unique, that you get in stained glass windows in churches.
God.
You know, when the light gets thrown up, say at Christmas mass and things like that, and that holly green jumps out at you like that. That's exactly what it is, isn't it? It just looks like that.
Most definitely, and you get the clarity. You don't need to sit with a torch around your neck to show it off when you get it home. It's just that in the studio lighting, sometimes it can strip and bleach the colour, the gemstone's colour, or it can make them look quite dull. And in this case, for me, it's making it look, it is a dark green, there's no doubt about it, but it's making it look even darker. It's just omitting the glow from it, which you can see. If I turn that off, can you see? It looks lovely, but when you get to see the glow that it has, I mean, that glows uncontrollably, which is the main reason I fell in love with it, because there's no other gemstone, I think, like it. You've got chrome dioxide, colour by chromium, which is giving it that amazing colour. It glows tremendously. You can even see it maybe glowing on my finger if I just put it below. Now it should be only, is it? Only $34.95.
Wow.
With many of you already confirming at that price on the web. If you've just seen that on the television just now, 0800 644 655. If you want to get involved, now is the time. The Late Show had this. I can't believe it. I bet it was Zena. She loves her chrome dioxide, doesn't she? Oh, I love it, and I can't believe we've just done $27.95 for it. You've seen where it should have been. You've seen what we're on today. It's on a first come first served basis. They are the last in stock. We've put them all on offer for you today, so everything that we have is in for you. There's no more chrome dioxide in this strand that is scheduled for another day. We put it all in today, so this is your chance to get it. If I put it with the black diamonds, the glow that you see when you get this home, can you see it on my, in fact, hold on, if I turn it sideways, can you see it? It glows on your finger. It's my, can you see that? Oh, it glows uncontrollably. When you get this home and you see it glowing on your own finger, oh, it's not happening on the TV, but you know what? You've got 30 days to have a look at it when you get it home. With the labradorite, that would be amazing. Many of you have been asking about the unakite. It's coming up next. Personally, me, like this, with, do you know what I'd put with it? Maybe a malachite cabochon.
Yeah.
Because we're not going to have a diopside cabochon, but a malachite cabochon.
Yeah, that would be
imagine?
lovely, yeah.
I
can
have
imagine.
one chrome dioxide, and you have so many more than me.
Beautiful.
Oh, hold on, did you see the glow? Oh, you need to get them home. The glow is just not, it's not being done any justice at all on the TV. Oh my, you must see these with your own naked eye. It's like Superman it's just kryptonite Superman colour to me. Love, love, love it. Enjoy it. Slightly envious. And it's a gem in its own right, so just give it a second. Give it a chance, because it deserves it. It really does. Right. Unakite. Unakite. Less than 100 of this bundle in stock. Let's have a look. Now this is an example of what you can make with it. Now I don't have on the back of it, normally I have a name of which beading buddy has created these, but it's not there. So please forgive me if it was yourself. Who did it this morning? Oh, Debbie Balford did it. Oh, I didn't know that. Debbie Balford, thank you. She's next door in the workshop. Oh, well, there we go. Well, that's why there's no name on it. It's gorgeous. Let me show you what you've got. Oh, it's weighty. Did Debbie Balford just do it out of love for it? Did she? That's why I just assumed it was a beading buddy, because normally they make our jewellery with what we've got. Debs, they make the jewellery with what we've got coming up for the show, but I had no idea Deb just fell in love with it and just decided to work with it. Love Debbie Balford. I've not noticed the graphics. Clearance! Holly and the Ivy. That was one of my favourite songs to sing with my Christmas sing-along book. It's quite hard though. I don't think I did it very much justice. Right. Very much justice. I've got clearance for you here. 200 carats, 220 carats, and one of your 83 centimetre strands. The other one's 85, the other one's 84. You are, look how long they are. They go on forever. You're getting 200 carats, 220 carats in one, 290 carats in the other, 300 carats in the other. And this beaut is coming in with 14 millimetre, 38 centimetres in length, and it is, I'll do that way, 14 millimetre rounds. So that's giving you way over 1,200 carats. Huge carat weight there. That is stunning. I love the colour that you get. It's not a brown, it's like a peach. A rosy peach almost. Terracotta, exactly like a terracotta. Claire, that's a perfect choice of words. Linda, you're looking at this longingly.
Just think, yes, I am. I was just putting it with a rose quartz cabochon or something like that. Rose quartz would work beautifully with it. As probably smoky quartz as well. But as I said earlier, when the customer texted in about that particular bundle, the way that Kim, I think it was Kim, because she normally does it like that, I put them on the bust. That necklace was superb. Yeah. I like these big, dramatic, and I like using just one gemstone. So a variety of different cuts and sizes within that gemstone is a massive bonus, and it will just, as it did on the bust, as it does on Debbie's necklace, it just shrieks sophisticated person, sophisticated woman, you know, confident woman, and this sort of thing, doesn't it? And I think Unikite with Unikite, just it's amazing.
You can't, I think you can't fault it.
No, it's just amazing. I mean, if you've got any ruby nuggets as well, pop some of the ruby nuggets with it if you've got some of that. Wow.
I don't have ruby nuggets, but I do have sort of cranberry pearl.
Oh yeah, well that would help. Yes, yes.
Does that help?
That'll help me. Yes. Oh look, that's Christmas morning. No, that's Christmas, whole of Christmas Day. That one.
Is it?
Yeah, for me.
Now, for the big rounds alone, please remind me, Kim. Just the rounds, $8.95 we should be looking at for the 12mm rounds.
Wow.
But today it says clearance. Don't know why you would put clearance on Unikite, but someone has. So we're going to take it, should be on its own, over 20 for all of it. But today,
whoa.
That deserved a table pat.
That does deserve a table pat. Do you know, I've never seen Unikite that rosy pink. I've never ever seen it. Those rounds are amazing. Just that in a necklace would be stunning. I've never seen that much pink. They look like worlds, don't they?
Because you're getting such a sizable surface in the nuggets.
I've never seen it that pink ever. It's just beautiful.
Do you know what it reminds me of? Like a pink sapphire version of ruby zoisite.
I nearly said ruby zoisite, and I thought, no, that's zoisite and ruby together, not Unikite. But that's exactly what it shouts at me at. Yeah, it looks like it's better than ruby zoisite for me. That.
Yeah, because you don't get ruby zoisite of that size.
No.
Easily. If we did, we wouldn't have a strand of it.
Oh,
look how many you've got on there. I massively love the one that Debbie Balford made with the almost sort of just the links of chain, and there's only a few.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, that's a Debbie Balford necklace, isn't it? That one, and it does it with the rose gold as well, because it's so rosy, that Unikite. I can't get over it. I've never seen it like it before ever. I think that's going to move into my top 10 now.
Do you think?
I think so.
You're not the first to see that.
I think so. Yeah, I think so. I mean, I haven't seen it for a long time, and it's a shame. because it's beautiful.
It's
very actually cross-gender as well, isn't it?
Yeah.
Sort of thing. It will work for. My son would love one of those big rounds just on some leather cord.
Yes.
Love it.
I was thinking of one of my friends having a chainmail bracelet with some nuggets in there.
Yeah.
Love it, or love it. We'll pop it there. I'm going to jump into box 17, which now we had some tiger's eye on the spider this morning. Look at all of these. Graduating in sizes. What do you think? Rounds in a 6mm, 8mm and 10mm. So genuine tiger's eye. This is the variety that I tend to look for in a tiger's eye. The golden, because I think it's, well, the time I was first introduced to tiger's eye, for many years the blue wasn't on show, the pink was never seen, none of the colours were ever really about other than golden. So for me, golden tiger's eye is the traditional tiger's eye. For me, it's the ultimate gem in my wardrobe, in my jewellery box to go with my wardrobe, because it goes with everything. I don't know if you've ever had the luxury of seeing tiger's eye with your own naked eye. And I don't mean across television, I mean holding it in your hand and looking at that natural phenomenon that it has, the chatoyancy that gives the impression. In fact, just where you see my thumb moving here, just trying to move one of them, it gives you, they all move, gives you the impression that a tiger's eye is winking at you. Now it is a genuine gem, and it's called tiger's eye, but it is not an eye from a tiger, which is what one of the ladies here believed when we told her it was a natural tiger's eye. It is a tiger's eye gemstone that's totally genuine, and that chatoyancy, all of that happens because of little inclusions within the gemstone, especially, oh, look at that one there. Can you see the one that's moving at the bottom row, which is your 8mm? How outstanding is that? Tiger's eye, which gives you that winking effect. Now, if that wasn't enough, with over 300 carats of tiger's eye, how about I add in some copper soft wire that's been gold plated? I know. I've got more than one gauge for you as well. I've got 1mm, I have 0.6mm, and I have 0.4mm. So there are 10 meters in each wire gauge. 10 in 0.4, 10 in 0.6mm, and 10 in 1mm gauge wire. All gold plated on top of your copper. It's soft copper wire, and over 300 carats of genuine tiger's eye. This is the gemstone I wear more than anything else because it goes with everything. It just goes. It's easy to slip on, it's easy to wear, it matches so well. Price point wise, MWGC27, £32.70 for 30 metres of wire. That's not even £1 a metre if you incorporate the 3 strands of gemstones. But hold on, £24.95 is what we're looking at today. Love it? Did we say it was Christmas today? I think we did. Yeah. Let's go lower. Why not? I think we should. Ooh! $19.95. The snowman looks happy. I think he's happy with that price. He is a bit creepy, isn't he? Is that his eyes? I think his eyes are too close together. It is. Somebody's squashed his eyes in, that's what it is. Enjoy it, 90. Well, look at it. And somebody's put pink on his lips. Oh no, that's what it is. His lips go up to his cheeks. Right, 30 metres, 10 metres in each gauge of your wire, should I say. All soft copper, which are gold plated. And then you've got tiger's eye. Look how much tiger's eye. Over 300 carats of tiger's eye in graduating sizes. They go from 0.4. Oh no, that's not. That's the wire. They go from 6mm to 8mm to 10mm. I love a good tiger's eye, I do. How many times can I tell you that? I'm obsessed with tiger's eye. Love it. And now my favourite number. Ooh, you fancy this? This makes me think of Flashdance. You know when they're running on the spot? Flash dance, right? Do you think or no? That's the one where they run. Do they run on the spot? Maybe I've just made that up. Maybe in my head they run on the spot. You're a maniac, maniac. Dun, dun. That's what it reminds me of. It's not very Christmassy, is it? I should have found a Christmas song. I'm just not quite yet there with the Christmas songs, even though I was singing Rocky Robin last night. Oh, look at these! Oh, I like these. Look at the way these are drilled. They layer upon each other. Oh, I quite like that. They're drilled from front to back, or back to front, depending on what way around you look at them. Oh, I do love a snow. When was the last time you had snowflake obsidian? Did you save it for the Christmas show? That's a good plan. Loving your work, Kimbo. Oh, this is gorgeous. Look how big they are. This is reminding producer Kimbo of last Boxing Day when she was feeling poorly. Oh, and she was watching the snow. Oh, I like that. In the dark. Why in the dark? Why didn't you turn the light on? Because you were poorly. Oh, Kimbo. You've got to love these petal shapes as well. Or marquee shapes, however you wish to look on them. I think they'd be quite lovely petals. You've got snowflake obsidian, which I just love it. It's like ash from the lava that's just been captured. If you think about amber, on your prehistoric tree sap, amber is captured from billions of years ago. Reminds me of that. You've just sort of captured the ash from the volcanoes. I think it's fantastic. It's a little bit different as well. I'm thinking unisex jewellery too. What do you think? Ladies and gents, maybe? Oh, that shimmering rope. I don't even know how much you get, actually. I haven't even worked that out, sorry. 80 centimetres in each one. One's 11 millimetre in the braid and the other one is 8 millimetre. Is it? $14.95. But you get 3 strands of stones. That's not even £5 a strand. If you've got, okay, how about £5 a strand and then that we just give for fun. That's an extra. Because you might not have worked with it before, so you might want to try it. They look lovely. Oh, I'd really like those. You don't need to do a lot to use that, do you? Just a little length of it. If you want an earring and have one of these nuggets, have one of the nuggets dropped. Or these make me think of Smarties, the shape of them. But you do get other sweets like Skittles and M&Ms. Although M&Ms aren't quite flat, but you know what I mean. They are once I've chewed them. I fancy some M&Ms now. Why have you done that? Oh, look at this. Where's this come from? I love this. Where did you find this, Kerry?
I did it this morning out there.
Debbie Bulford! Debbie Bulford, not only is she working with the Unakite, she's made, this is beautiful. Debbie! Can you just be here every day?
No.
Imagine every day was a Linda and Debbie day.
She was actually.
Oh, is that hard to do? Does that take long? No. Didn't take long.
Just knot it.
So could I do that as say I was a beginner watching for the first time and I'm thinking, right, I get all this ribbon. Could I do that in a day?
Easily.
Could I do that in half a day?
Oh, in about half an hour.
Half an hour? Well, there you go. If you don't do that, then I think you're missing a trick. Love that. Love, love, love it. Right. Many of you will be thinking, on Christmas Day, are you still going to have an experience? Absolutely. I'm not in though. But I am in today. So I'm going to introduce you to 3 very special ladies on our Sunday experience. Hello there. First of all, I have Wendy. Am I right?
Yes,
Wendy,
yes.
how are you?
I'm fine, thank you. Yes.
Have you had a nice day so far?
Oh, it's been wonderful. Yeah, really good.
It's lovely to meet you. What have you
Yeah.
been working with today?
All sorts really. I've done these here at the front. So
the
we've
ones
had
Kerry's looking at.
pink tiger's
I
eye
was going
and
to say, is that pink tiger's eye?
yeah, and the snowflake obsidian, which I think you've just had on.
Oh yeah. Did you like working with that?
Yeah, that was lovely.
I was going to say, I was
Yeah.
going to ask if that's something you would work with yourself, but with the colours of your top, I would imagine it might be something that would suit you. But
Yes.
you choose it yourself.
Yeah, I've got some at home actually.
Have you?
Yeah, yeah.
I think it's pretty special. Oh gosh, look at that. How long did that take you?
About half an hour, I think.
Half an hour? Gosh, you're all very speedy.
Oh, Mark showed us that technique yesterday.
Did
Shouldn't
he?
say that,
Were you
should I?
watching? No, I think
no.
that's good.
We did a workshop with
Oh,
Mark yesterday.
yes.
So,
I remember.
yeah.
That's why I can interrupt
Yes,
it and
that's
waffled
right.
for a wee bit and then I remember leaving somehow, wandering out the door. Love it. Did you get to see the chatoyance in Tiger's Eye? Have you seen that before at home?
Yes.
Is that,
yeah,
or
I've
is
got
that
some at
something
home.
you've like?
Yeah.
I love Tiger's Eye. I'm really pleased you worked with that. I think you've made a lovely collection. You can enjoy taking it home.
I will. Yes, thank you.
Wendy, thank you for coming. Nice
Thank
to see you.
you.
2 days in a row. I think we should make a habit of this. Hello. Is this Jane?
Yes.
Jane, how are you doing?
I'm fine, thank you.
Have you had a nice day?
It's been wonderful, so nice.
Yeah. What have you been working with today? Oh, Tiger's Eye. as
Tiger's
well.
Eye again and the obsidian.
Oh gosh, and you've both gone for a mixture. You've gone for the rose gold and the silver
Yeah.
metals, and you've gone for the gold and the silver. Gosh, it seems to work with everything, doesn't it?
It does. I think it would go with absolutely anything.
Would you choose these yourself?
Yes.
Would you?
Definitely, yes.
Oh, I'm really
Yes.
pleased. And you enjoyed your day?
Yes, it's been so much fun.
Debbie been looking after you?
Yeah, everybody's so nice here.
Oh, thanks.
We're going to
Jane.
come again, aren't we, Wendy?
Oh, Wendy and Jane up here later. And hello, Doreen. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you.
You having a nice day?
It's been a super experience. It's really lovely, yeah.
What have you been working with today?
Oh, quite a mixture.
Oh gosh, you have as well.
Something of everything. The Tiger's Eye and the obsidian.
Is that a wee bit of sort of amethyst in there as well?
Yes.
Oh, that looks quite lovely with the triangles going in opposite directions. I quite like that. It's a bit different, isn't it?
Yes, I thought that.
What's your favourite piece that you've made today? What are you most proud of? Or happiest with something that came together?
The red tiger's eye.
The
I
red
think,
tiger's eye.
Triangles, yes.
I think that's lovely.
Lovely.
Oh, and you're going to be taking it all home?
Oh, I hope so, yes.
Oh,
Thank you very much.
I
yes.
think so, Doreen. I think that's an absolute must.
Share up between my daughters.
Oh, is there anyone you want to say hello to?
Well, Julie and Lynn, my daughters, my gorgeous girls.
Aw.
And Julie drove me here today. Thank you very much.
Oh, thank you, Julie. And what about yourself?
My mum and my dog Rosie, who she's looking after while I'm up here.
Oh, and yourself?
And my 2 girls, Catherine and Charlotte.
Oh, I love it. Debbie, pop in. Can't hang out over there. We miss you.
Come in the middle of your lot. Yes.
Debbie, how have the ladies been? Have they been behaved?
Oh, it's sort of.
Sort of.
You know, bit dodgy. No, they've been lovely, thank you. Had a lovely time, thank you.
And you've enjoyed yourself?
I have actually. I had to go with all sorts of things this morning. It's
We've
lovely.
noticed. We've seen Unikite necklace.
Oh, yes.
We've seen ribbon, of course. Thank you so much for
Pleasure.
coming to join us. And Debbie, thank you for taking it.
Pleasure.
Please don't go anywhere because we might have another wee treat on the other side of this. But ladies, for now, thank you so much. And I hope to see you all again really soon. Thank you.
Thank you. It's been lovely.
Oh, it's so wonderful to have your company today, and thank you so much for watching. I'm Ali, if you've just tuned in, and I'm very fortunate to have the gorgeous Linda with me today. I'm going to show you pure luxury. Now, this has smoky quartz, it has clear quartz, and it has very special pairs. Let me show you these. Comes in a special presentation box. And when you open it, this is something that actually, funny, it makes, I think, my producer think of Sammy, and it makes myself think of Alison Tarry. Have a look at these. The colour and the gemstone makes me think straight away of Linda, or Linda Brumwell. See, I saw Alison Tarry working a design inspiration with it. My producer saw Sammy working a snake style design with it. And I've seen Linda put something similar in her boutique kits.
Yeah, I'll work with that any day of the week, any time. I absolutely adore them. Smoky quartz being one of my most favourite gemstones anyway, but at that level, it's just stunning.
Isn't it?
Absolutely stunning.
To get 3 of them. They come in their own individual pots, presentation pot. Let me just pop that down for you. Now, if you ever struggle, I do sometimes in opening them, what I do is to save bashing your nails, I use tweezers just to get into the side and just to lift it up. I open it out and it's got almost a sort of foam specially designed for your gemstones. And I would tend to, if you have a pick, I'm going to use a pickup tool just to get my nails, fingerprints more so away, so you can see it. But this, you're going to get 3 of them. Look at the quality of the faceting here. Can you see the brilliance within these? And that's all to do with the way these have been faceted. Now, many of you straight away are thinking, oh gosh, Ali, I want to prong set these. How do I go about it? We have a DVD. We've also had many workshops. Of course, many design inspirations that you'll have seen with our guest designers. They look magnificent. Now, there are 3 of these in a pack, but you're about to get 2 packs, okay? So you're not just going to get the sizable smoky quartz. Now, I say sizable because I don't actually know the exact dimensions, but I'm sure my producer will fill me in if she's got them there. And then I want to show you the ultimate. 14 by 10 millimeter pear shapes. Now that's larger than the average pear for a pendant. And bear in mind, pendants tend to be larger than solitaire rings. Now when I get the, for me, if you were ever fortunate enough to have a special ring, and there's no reason why you can't buy a special ring for yourself, I did, then this, for me, imagine something like that. Now, for a totally genuine gem that's not a synthetic crystal, isn't this amazing? Or if you wanted to have the pear shape pointing down, wouldn't you love to make something with one of these? Something like this, what would you expect? £99? It's clear quartz, to get that clarity, to get that quality, to get that expert faceting. Bear in mind, this is what many people call an extra concave facet, because there's extra facets along the pavilion, which is actually the side of the gemstone. Extra facets allow it to have extra brilliance. Brilliance is the return of light from the inside of a genuine gem. Are you ready to see what we can do here? They should be, but they're only $41.95. They should be so much more. Isn't one not far off that price point? You're going to get 2 packs. That works out. And wait for it. £99 a stone? No. £70 a stone? No. £50? Well, no, because all 6 of them aren't even £50. It works out at just over £6 a stone. £6.99 a stone. Oh my goodness gracious me, you get a magazine and a fizzy pop for that. Oh my word, and you're going to get yourself 3 in this colour and then 3 in the smoky quartz. I'm in love. Imagine a pendant. What a dream. Imagine if you shared it with your friend, you could have 3 each. You can split the colours up. You might want 2 of the chocolate smoky quartz and 1 of these, or you might want 2 of these and one of the smoky quartz. Either way, there's 6 there for 3 for £20 and 50ish, or you can get about £21. £21, oh my gosh, if you're struggling to find some jewellery in a jeweller's for that price, and I love jewellers, don't get me wrong, don't mean it with any disrespect, I just mean for what you're getting there and what you could make yourself. It's so bespoke. Oh, love, love, love those. Well done. We don't get to see those very often, so when we do, snap them up. Sunstone top drill puffy pears. Let me get these for you. Here they are. Now I've been looking at these all day and hoping to goodness I'd be able to bring them to you. Oh my word, I love them. I love them. Wait till you see this. Hello. These are magnificent. Ooh. So you're getting the shimmer that you would maybe expect in your moonstone as well. And then you're getting the copper platelets. This one makes me think of very special markings. Like what you would get in a dendritic opal, almost. But a completely different colour. Look at the copper platelets in there. This is my ultimate. I've been waiting for this all day. These are stunning. Oh, look at those. Magnificent. And Tracy and stuff, like I have these all I have these, Ali. Beautiful. That's in Tracy. Without a shadow of a doubt, they are beautiful. I thoroughly enjoy these. Plenty on the strand. Should be just £11.95. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 of them approximately. That's 12 individual, but that's £1 a pendant. Look how big they are. But hold on, I think it's Christmas. Well, for an extra day. Oh, look at all those copper platelets catching the light and just twinkling. Not even £1 a stone. Approximately that is 250 carats, but they are all the same size, so I imagine you probably will get that amount. 25 by 18 millimeter in size. We do love a sunstone, but these are sort of sunstones I've never really seen before. They've got very, very distinct individual markings on them, and I think they're mesmerizing. I really fancy. I've not seen one like this before. Love, love, love it. Talking of love, do you fancy some hearts in what's thought to be the favourite colour of both ladies and gents? What would that be, blue? Absolutely. Don't worry if it's not your favourite colour, but if you're thinking of another colour to buy that you don't normally offer in your stall or in your shop, then this could be a perfect choice. Blue hearts. Aww. A lot of love going on here. MTPO 32. What do you reckon? Have you ever even seen Lapis Lazuli hearts? Did you get the early bird, and do you want to put Tanzanite with Lapis Lazuli hearts? Oh, do you know what this would go lovely with? Do you think these carnelians and red agates from earlier? Quite like that together. Might be a bit different. Super duper quick price point. What do you reckon? What can we do? What's it? Should be under £10 at only £8.95. But here we go. Here we diddly go, go, go. Oh, I'm excited. I'm really excited. There's so many hearts on here, 12 mil in size. £6.95. Now these may have had dyeing to them. They are very intense in their colour. So what I would always do is just give them a wee wash with soapy bubbles. But I've just used natural soapy bubbles. Anything you maybe naturally wash your face with, nothing perfumed. Just because if there's any excess dye, you just want to wash it off. It's exactly the same if you dye your hair and then you just want to wash off the excess. Love, love it. And you can see that golden pyrite still twinkling through. Oh, yes. What was that you were saying, Kimbo? Hearts, are they an instant seller? I think so. I think they're pretty easy to just treat yourself to. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. That's 30, 2, 4, 5, 35 approximately. Can't say no to that. 12 pennies? 12 pennies a heart.
You can't get faux beads for that.
No.
Gemstone beads, wow.
Plastic or glass?
No, you can't.
Love, love, love a good heart. I think it would go quite well with the first kit as well.
Beautiful.
Let me get that first kit for you, actually, talking about it. Should I put it together? I'm allowed to show it on the steps, Claire, or is it too hard to see? Let's see it. I'll show it quickly there just so you can see. Oh, so, do you know, it's so much better to the naked eye. Need to get it home. That's why I asked Director Claire, because she'll see it how you're going to see it. So, oh, this is just, I love it. I love the combination. Very rare that you get the opportunity to see the light blue pearls with the Tanzanite and the fluorite, and you've got it all. You got it all. Oh gosh, imagine you got the Beryl. Oh, do you think that would work in there, Linda?
Definitely. Excuse me. Yeah, definitely. Without a shadow of a doubt, it can't not work, can it? I mean, look at the sort of golden ones with the blue fluorite, the aquamarine there with the Tanzanite and the pearls, and then the other colours just working from the sort of opalescence, not opalescence, the on the pearls. Pearlescence. The pearlescence coming off the pearls works with the rest of them. Yeah.
Now, those Tanzanites are really that vibrant, and if you're watching that thing, and I've never seen them being that intense before. Neither have we, really. They're Not for, maybe on a sister channel, Gems TV, it's something you get to see a bit more, but even there, it's far and few between at the moment. These are magnificent, and if you did get the black diamonds, if you were fortunate enough.
Wow.
Wow.
Oh, that's a tease.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, did you get the labradorite earlier?
Oh gosh. Oh gosh.
Oh wow. They're dead set pendants, aren't they?
Oh yes. Or just making a 5-petal flower from the labradorite and from that centre with the Tanzanite. Oh yeah.
Oh my gosh. Right, and you get 200 gold plated, and that's rose gold plated jump rings. They're all 6mm in the outside diameter. What can we do for you today? $37.95. Regular viewers, you might have already been thinking, I'd be happy with that for the Tanzanite alone. You got the Tanzanite, 2 strands over 86 centimetres, 88 centimetres for the Tanzanite. And you've got yourself 86 centimetres in the fluorite. Straight drilled pearls are all baroque for you, just different graduations of sizes. And then you finish off with the jump rings at 200 pieces. That's easily enough to make a chainmail bracelet if you fancy doing maybe some of Debbie's designs or Fleur's designs that you may have seen. I know I'm thoroughly enjoying my chainmail, but I do need some Xuron pliers, because every time I see them, I've missed them, and they really work well with, if you can get pointed pliers, they work fabulously. Love them, enjoy it. It's only $37.95 for all of that. I know, go for it. PNGC36. If you want to see if there's any of the Beryl left, do have a look on the screen, and of course the same with the labradorite. Always do check. No harm in checking. If in doubt, give us a shout, and then I need to lie down. Diamonds, emeralds, beryls, labradorite, Tanzanite. This is just unreal. I have more in baskets than I have stock. I wish you all the very best of luck. I appreciate that this is not a purchase you would necessarily make every day. In fact, at Jewellery Maker, even if you wanted to make it every day, you couldn't, because we don't have them. I have had so many people ask me about this strand all week when it's been coming up, and particularly just the other day. And I think this is probably the most talked about diamond strand in black diamonds Jewellery Maker's ever had. And everybody's calling it the rice diamond. How amazing is that?
Yeah.
Are you going to be one of the very few who get to own maybe just one of the rice diamonds? I mean, just one is an achievement, but to own the entire strand of rice diamonds. What do you think? Now, I had approximately 9 diamonds on my strand. Linda had 10 on hers. You've got a 3 centimetre strand, which sounds like nothing, but with the earrings, for example, that you could make, I love that. Did you just ask when did Linda make that? I don't know how Linda had the time to make that in with her challenge. I love the fact that you make time for diamonds, really, don't you?
Oh, absolutely. Who wouldn't? I wish I'd have had more time, you know, simply just to refine them, that's all, refine the techniques. I can see those wrap loops are a little bit wobbly, and I hate looking at that, but you know, the idea's there, it's just a
Linda,
refinement.
you gave us the chance to picture them in jewellery. And you had moments to do it.
I mean, they're only a few minute earrings, those are anyway, but you know, when you're working at that level, then just give it a little bit more time and get it spot on. Those are huge, those ones that you've got there, aren't they? Whoa.
Price point wise, you've got 33 on average on the strand. I've got 33 points of diamonds. There's 9 diamonds in mine. There was 10 diamonds in the one that Linda had. You have for yourself 4x2. They start at and they go up to 5x3mm. These are not shine retiring. As I say, you've got such a big surface, you can actually see all the facets very, very clearly. Enjoy them. And as I say, was it 56 we had? 56 is what I had. If everyone checks it out on the web, unfortunately I won't have enough. Not to mention those of you who might be thinking of giving us a call. So 0800 644 655 is the number, BTSY24 is the code. If you see something what a silly question. Those of you that fall in love with these, if your budget allows, do give us a wee call. Remember, you've got a 30-day money-back guarantee that starts on the day you have it in your hand. So if you get it home and you think, actually, I'm not sure, I want to see what I can get elsewhere, have a look, take it with you to the shops. I would. Take it with you and see what you can find. Black diamond-wise, see what prices you'd spend. The pearls we had, the 10mm rounds. Oh, hello. Perfect match made in heaven, would you go as far as to say? Oh, yes.
Wow. I make a pearl dropper just with one black diamond from the centre. Perhaps I'll have a little bit of silver chain in the centre to delineate that space, and then the black diamond and one of the pearls on the end. Oof.
How luxurious. I think that's the first whiff of the whole day.
Yeah. Just what they are, I mean, diamonds and pearls. I mean, I'm sure there's a song about diamonds and pearls or something like that, but you know, it's, I mean, but black diamonds against that beautiful white brown pearl. There's nothing to better that.
Is it making you think of your top designers with their monochrome look?
Yeah, absolutely, without a shadow of a doubt. But you know, the strengths are there. You know, whoever's designing this, the strength's done for you. You know, whether it's me or another jewellery maker, or whether it is somebody at the very pinnacle. Yeah, exactly. It's going to have the same outcome and the same wow,
just
without a doubt.
The same price tag.
Exactly.
10mm round pearls. The diamonds at the bottom of your screen, if you're watching on the TV and on the web, they'll be below. For only $39.95, you are getting 10mm round. These are not potato pearls, they're rounds. I know, how rare is it that you see a round in the graphics and the information? Usually they're potato pearls. Usually it's only maybe just a 1mm of difference, which seems very, very small and very minute. But in pearls, it's huge because we don't value them via their carat weight. It's valued by this kind of 7 main factors about their size, their luster, the orient, how smooth they are, whether they've got pitting or not. But for this, for 10mm rounds, when it takes on average a millimetre for a year for a millimetre to form in a pearl, that's something extra special at that perfectly round size. Right, and for the final treat for the moment, woohoo! Love, love, love. If you saw Labradorite Week, you would have seen some Labradorite of this calibre. If you've seen Labradorite Week since then, you may have seen the odd strand of Labradorite. This is amazing. Do
you know, I'd love to see Alison, who's just walked into the studio. You're lucky you've got her this afternoon. But I'd like to see Alison make a peacock with those. You know, the peacock tail, because that graduated. You know, that sort of curve of the peacock tail coming down to the smaller one. We're going to have to get her to do that.
I agree with you there. I think that's a superb idea, Linda. I'm loving your work. Oh, there we go. I mean, you blink and you miss a shimmer. You just want to keep looking at them. You cannot afford to miss out.
Alison, we're going to make a peacock with these. Have a look.
Yes, with these.
They are amazing, aren't they?
Alison loves them. Amazing.
Make a peacock with these.
Incredible.
Yeah?
I love them. I've got something very similar to that.
Alison has something very similar. Do we think we could get you to maybe make one day a peacock with one of these?
Well, we could probably give it a go.
Give it a go. I don't really have to say please. Then she just wants to do it, don't you? I
do. They're made for it, aren't they?
Yeah.
Stunning.
$34.95. You will have seen Labradorite over the years with us, and you'll see it getting higher and higher in quality, stronger and stronger in the shimmer, more and more carat weights, bigger size stones. But for every single, remember we used to have maybe one on a strand that would give you this across the television, and the others you would see with your naked eye but not maybe on the TV. For all of them to be coming across like this in the TV, it just shows what we've been able to get and the buying power we've got, how it's just changed many people's opinion of Labradorite and allowed many of you to try it maybe for the first time. I appreciate £34.95. You might think, well, that's a bit considered for Jewellery Maker, maybe, because we have strands at £10 for different things and we have things at £6.95. But if you were to go anywhere else and to get one ring with Labradorite at £35, you'd be over the moon.
Yeah, well, Hannah Oxbury has one, hasn't she? She's got a fabulous Labradorite solitaire ring, and I know it cost her 3 figures.
Enjoy it. Please do. And have a look at prices of Labradorite elsewhere. Take it with you. You've got 30 days to enjoy that quality. 30 days to see what you could buy elsewhere, compare it, look next to other labradorites that you might find, whether it be in the high street, whether it be in magazines, it doesn't matter, have a look. But with that, enjoy it. Right, Linda, gosh, I had a ball with you. How did you go on with your challenge?
Fine, yes, I really enjoyed it.
Was it challenging?
Whoa! No, not really.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's quite Christmassy.
yes. I mean, with chips and nuggets, you can do anything that you want to do. You can bigger them up or keep them quite sort of intricate. Obviously, being on air, you have a time frame, but
Yes.
you know, when you have them at home, you can, you don't. Yeah, exactly. You don't have a time frame, exactly.
And you had to squeeze in, what hard life, had to squeeze in black diamonds as well?
Oh yeah, I had to squeeze. That was terrible. But very Christmassy, very Christmassy. It's making up very Christmas. I mean, that there is sort of a half a Christmas. I was going to do a whole Christmas wreath and then hopefully do a wire ribbon on them, but just run out of time. So I just linked it together with a chain. But that could easily be a tiara wraps wreath, which you could put on the tree, or you could size it down a bit and have it as a drop for a necklace.
I love it. What's your favourite?
I like the big statement there. I love that conning. It is, I'd have to do a double take on that. I would say it was fire opal from a distance. Yeah, because it's so vibrant. So vibrant.
So wonderful. Crown sprays in there in carnelian. You get both. You get, if my memory serves me correctly, 2 nugget strands of each. You also get in there 4 different reels of wire. I'm in love with it. And you have for yourself your gauges of wire, as suggested, 45 metres of wire, 15 metres in your 0.25 millimetre gauge. Now I've just got something very special to tell you. On Wednesday morning, not only will we be drawing the Wall of Fame, with Fleur, we're going to be doing a leather launch.
Wow.
What?
Wow.
Leather launch, Wednesday morning. Brand new leathers and brand new tools.
Wow.
Hopefully there'll be some Juron pliers in there that I can get my hands on, but I doubt it because I'll be working. Linda, when will you next be with us? Do you know off the top of your head? If you don't worry.
No, next Sunday.
Next Sunday, perfect. Linda, thank you so
you.
much, and most definitely for working with these diamonds. What a true luxury.
Oh, absolutely.
I will
It's a
take
hard
it off. I wouldn't dare dibs this. I don't think I'd get out of the car.
You might ding as you went out.
I always ding when I go out. I just pretend I'm like Claire and I've got a needle stuck in my shoulder. Whatever you do, please do not go anywhere today because the Christmas show is continuing. You might have heard Alison in the wings, you might have seen it. Alison Tarry is coming up with our gorgeous Lucy. It's going to be a wonderful afternoon, I think. What are you going to do now?
I've got to take my auntie, my 83-year auntie, to a very well-known store where you get bits of kitchen units from.
Oh, that sounds like fun. I think I'm going to go home, put my feet up and watch the mid-show, to be fair. I think I'm going to watch the design
That's what I would be
inspiration.
doing if I wasn't going there for definite.
But your auntie's going to love the fact you're picking her up.
Yeah.
I think so. Linda, thank you so much for
Thank
joining
you,
us
Ali,
today.
it's a pleasure.
As I say, Linda will be back with you on Sunday next week. The morning show?
Yes.
On the morning show. Leather lunches on Wednesday with Fleur and myself. Gorgeous Lucy is coming up with Alison Tarry. You don't want to be going anywhere. Enjoy the rest of your Christmas show. And I'll see you on Wednesday back in it. September it'll be.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Have a lovely rest of your afternoon. We'll see you in a bit. Bye.